Hey, hey, hey. How y'all doing? We're waiting on
Oh,
our counterparts.
we not gonna do the Friday night intro?
I was about to click you. So I know 30 seconds, but it wasn't
Oh,
there.
okay, all right. I'm like, what happened?
Live from a place where smart parts exist. It's Friday night with the A-Team with your host, Daryl the Cigar Vlogger Moore, Roxanne, Let Me See Your Transcript, and Mad Church Disease. If your YouTube channel is the entertainment leg of your church, the Alphabet Boys are looking for you in Nutville. It's a night of fun and laughs and trending topics, so sit back and listen and enjoy the show.
Hey, hey,
Okay, never mind. Okay.
hey, everyone. If you want to see your transcript, and the man's here to my right is the man church, well, the Marcellus McMillan
That is
of
correct.
the man church disease
Better
channel.
known as Mad Church Disease. Yes, that's correct.
How you doing today, sir?
I am good. Let me give some shout outs to all of these wonderful people in this daggum chat, and shout out to the awesome moderators here. Barbara Warren, thank you. Jacqueline Vines, who happens to be a member of Kimberly's channel. Queen Rashi, who happens to be a member of the channel. Sweet Pea, Patsy Brown, Jacqueline Vines, who happens to be, of course, as I said before, a member of the channel. Happen to, what's up to Tanika Shanette, Patsy Brown, Christine Parks, who happens to be, you guessed it, a member of Kimberly's channel, and everybody, Lynn Pearson, Moni No Love, who happens to be, you guessed it, a member of Kimberly's channel, Teresa Tanel, Patsy Brown, Ava Collier, how do you pronounce her name? Is it Lagatha? How do you pronounce her name?
Agatha.
Lagatha, who happens to be, you guessed it, a member of Kimberly's channel. What up to Big Rainy's Joint, who's joining us on tonight? We have everybody. G.O. Talbert 102. Uh, uh, oh my goodness gracious. Terry Hughes. Everybody who's joining us on the channel
Dana,
tonight.
hey, King.
Dana Pryor, hello to you. King Royal, hello to you. Christine Parks, you never answered my question. Can I use this address on the envelope that you sent this wonderful gift to me in to send you something? I want to send you something back, but I need to know if I can use this address. So you need to let me know if I can use the address, please. Because you never answered the question. Because if not, somebody's going to get a lovely gift and it ain't going to come to you. Um, but let me brag on Christine Parks for just a minute, ladies and
Yes,
gentlemen.
this
I
is
got the most,
wonderful.
I got the most wonderful present in the mail
Mm-hmm.
today, from her, and I was really surprised and shocked, by that. And if you don't know me, you know I really don't like surprises, but this was a wonderful surprise. I guess because I like going to the mailbox because that's normally where I get them checks. But anyway, I got this wonderful gift from Christine Parks. Let me just talk about her a little bit here. So she must know I like gadgets and gadgets. Can you, Lord have mercy. Can you tell Daryl that the link is above his comment?
That's
Because
what
he's
I'm doing.
now she sent me this wonderful gift. This pen, and this is like a tactical pen, but this pen does every freaking thing. Let me tell you something, and you have to know I love gadgets and gadgets. I'm a gadgets and gadgets kind of guy, right? So at the tip of this pen, if you're ever in your car and something goes wrong and you need to break the glass, you can use this to actually punch out the glass, so that you can break glass with it. Amazing. It has a flashlight on it, right? Okay, a little strobe light. What else? Okay, wait. I love this kind of stuff. I love this kind of stuff. Then it has like a little knife and a little can opener thing on the tip here that you might not be able to see. So that's great. All right. Then a dent, as my friend used to say, dent. You can also unscrew the tip of it, and it turns into a pin. So it's also a pin. Now, get this. Is it this side?
Hey, y'all.
Hey, Roxanne. Now then, that's the wrong side. Hold on. Then it also, hold on. Let me close this up. Hold on, Christine Parks. You know I've been playing with this thing.
I'm experiencing feedback from someone.
That's Daryl.
I thought it was Roxanne, but maybe not.
See, you muted Daryl, right?
No, I didn't.
Who do you mute? Well, Daryl muted himself.
He must have muted himself.
Okay, now, and then it actually turns into a Phillips screwdriver. I'm sitting here doing a QVC commercial, and you up here interrupting my commercial. Listen, so you could put the little Phillips head at the tip of it and screw that in, so you could even use it as a screwdriver as well. I am just in love with this little pen. I'm like, I need to buy me like 2 or 3 more of these things. Because you know how people love trying to walk away with your pen. And you know how I am. I am just like, when it comes to stuff like that, I'm like, give me back my pen. But I just love this, Christine Parks. Thank you so very much. I really love this. So it's a great gift.
That is so sweet of you, Christine.
And it's so, look, this is so me. This is like me. Really, this is totally me. So thank you very much.
Okay.
She's coming back again.
Hey, Jay.
Hey.
He like, let me get out of here. Jay like, let me get out of here.
That's because he messed up my damn computer. Now his ass is running.
That's all right. That's what he's supposed to do.
Don't be running.
Well, Roxanne, he done left, so now you can go back to your regular seat.
What you do to my computer?
Oh, hello, Epiphany Grace, who happens to be a member. Hello, Epiphany Grace. Thank you for joining us on tonight. G. Talbert, let me tell you something. This pen is making all that noise. Oh, Lord.
I'm sorry. Damn.
Well, you're supposed to mute yourself when you're moving around.
Oh, okay.
That thing loud. Praise his name. Ooh, everybody wearing their t-shirts but us. Daryl, you muted yourself, sir.
I got my t-shirt.
The microphone.
They cut it off.
No, they didn't tell us that. There was no announcement.
There was
no memo.
I don't know why it's like that, baby. What's wrong with it?
Weird.
Because I had to open another browser. Using another not Google.
Let's mute Roxanne, please. Please mute Roxanne. Thank you. Woo, we're just working out some technical difficulties here this evening. But thank you.
Our members, and if you would like to become a member, I put the link in the chat. Currently, I have 15 members. I would love to go to 20, even 25. You will get extra videos, early access to videos, and members only live. You also get a $3 discount on my merchandise in my Teespring store. Also,
I don't know if it's just me, but do you guys' sounds horrible. What's going on with you, Kim?
I don't know.
We got to work out these technical difficulties because you sound horrible.
How about now?
That's better. Okay. Go for it.
Okay.
Because I want people to be able to clearly hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So you'll get perks for being a member of the channel. And actually today I actually had technical difficulties doing by members only live. So I actually made another video as a gift for them. So And I actually got some more videos I recorded so I can have those next week. And also able to drop some things. Please make sure that if you are a member, please go to my community wall because I made a post with the link to today's video just for channel members. So right now it says there are 13 views. I should have 16 views. So if you did not get those, please do so. If you would like to become a member so you have access to those members only videos and the other perks, you can become one today. The cheapest level is $4.99. The next level is $6.99. And the last level is $9.99.
Does that conclude all of our announcements? Were you gonna read the sick and shut in list? Because I know you're doing I know you're doing your announcements.
But we do need to make sure that we put prayers for Simple Rashad, who lost 3 of his family members in 1 week. Also, we need to keep the understanding. Also, the prayer list, and also pray for Life is Lay. She told us she was having some heart. I think she said heart surgery, right? Last week.
Okay.
So definitely keep them in prayer. So thanks, yours truly. Are you ready to pray, Roger?
I'm good. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Okay, all right. Where's the cigar blogger? Thank you, Lynn Pearson, for coming on today. Yay! Please hit the like button as you come on in the room, please. Welcome to all our Commodores, members of Man Church Disease, new speaker, Super Roxanne, and the Derek.
Hey,
everybody, even the visitors. And also the people.
Well, you know you better not get too many members. If you get too many members, somebody gonna put a hit out on you. I'm just saying. If you get too many members, look. If she get too many members, that means people actually like her, and it's gonna be a problem. You know that.
Yeah, because there's already people in the Umar Johnson sector counting people's super chats and how many likes and views they get. I'm just like, really?
Oh, really?
Yes.
They big mad.
Roxanne, do you realize that your camera angle is like above you now? It's not like close to you. You realize that you're a little bit further back, right?
Do you realize that Jared, my husband, moved my camera, put it on a tripod?
Oh, so it's over. Okay, so you're not even looking at us, although you think you're looking at us right now.
I know I have to look up here.
Okay, yes, correct. Because I'm like, she's so far away.
Does it look funny?
No, I like it actually. I actually like it. As long as you remember to look up. I like it. You know why? The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. She looks so far away. Tomorrow.
But do y'all see? He messed with my camera and the lighting he did. I like the way he did the lighting. Yeah, but when I came to get on, I couldn't get on. It was saying I have too many browser. The browser isn't working or something.
Okay, well, just so you know, you look great, you sound great, and your husband did a great job, so he deserves a little something for fixing.
Oh, only my earpiece isn't working. You coming through the speakers on the
Oh Lord, which
computer.
is going to give us feedback at some point. So
thank you, Miss Lynn.
We got to make sure that we talk fast.
Am I clear now, Perry? Marcella said I was clear.
I'm sorry, what you saying? What you mumbling under your breath?
I said she said I was not clear, but you said I was.
Oh, now you are. Yes, you are just fine.
I am now? Okay.
You've been clear. You keep messing with it. Man, I wish I had that eject button for you on tonight. I need to send you on to the moon. You just going to keep going. Praise his name.
Oh.
I did sleep in today, just so you all know. I slept in a whole lot longer. I woke up, I went back to sleep again. So
About time you got some rest.
look, I did not get out of the bed until noon. Can you believe that? Noon. I got out of the bed at noon.
If y'all don't know, Marcellus works night and day. I can pick up the phone and call Marcellus at 4:00 in the morning, and Marcellus is still up.
But I did go to I went to sleep, and so I'm good now. I'm gonna go get me something to eat after we do this here live. I don't know what I want.
Better?
Yeah, I'm having a struggle day when it comes to meals. I just don't know what I want. I went and got something from Carl's Jr. That was disgusting. And then I was like, okay, I want some real food, but we don't have like real restaurants. Like where, like mom and pop places where people cook food. You know what I'm saying?
Real live good food.
Yeah, I just miss those types of places. We don't have no kind of place. Everything is all these commercial places, and it's just disgusting.
Is the Chick-fil-A place finally open?
No, they don't open until the 21st of the month.
Oh.
You know I'm waiting on that.
You shouldn't be eating there anyway.
I love me some Chick-fil-A. I do like Chick-fil-A, though. I got to admit that. Them chicken nuggets, and I get that Chipotle sauce they have. That stuff is so delicious. And you can't be talking about me over there with that tea. I see you over there with that tea, that bottle over there.
How long has it been since you seen me with a tea?
I don't know, but I know you got one.
Months.
Who said that that's actually tea in that
And
bottle?
I also have.
Okay. Because I know we drink
And I
water.
have.
I'm still more.
Oh, guess what? Guess what I bought, Roxanne? I actually bought me some rum. So I'm going to go have me some pineapple and rum. I didn't make my drink before we started the show today. Because I haven't eaten anything. And I was like, I don't even want to do that. Ooh, Jacqueline Vine said chicken and dumplings. Oh, Lord. But
I took 2 shots.
Big Rainey's joint. Go ahead, Daryl.
I took 2 shots of that liquor that Jay sent me. And it's mellowed me out.
Did you eat first?
Yes, I did, of course.
Oh, okay.
Of course. I'd be wrong if I didn't. I wouldn't even.
They're going to have you laid out.
Big Rainey's joint. I do know how to cook. I cook a lot. Today is Friday. I don't want to cook. I'd like to get something to eat, something somebody else made for me. Maybe I should call my sister. I'm going to text her right now and see if she cooked.
Hey, Black Mommy. Well, I hope she's not going to bring that food that she brought you last time.
Don't be talking, Kim. You always opening your mouth. Close your mouth.
Well, if she comes to Las Vegas with her, I'm going to tell her what you said about her food now. How it used to be. Because those were some funny jokes. Him and the kids all sitting around not eating.
Could you tell your husband not to request no money from me, please? Your husband just sent me a request.
What?
I believe it was your husband.
Hey,
what's the first name?
Justin?
No.
Oh, that wasn't you. Well, whoever you are, I don't know who this person was. They must have been trying to, I don't know if you was trying to send me money or request money, but that request you just sent got show enough denied.
I have a Justice and a Jarrett.
I'm hearing the feedback.
Yeah, that's Roxanne.
See?
Yes, Jeanette, we did. I don't know if everyone in the team watched it yet. I actually need to do some movie reviews, actually. Well, where did Bill go?
I don't know. These people be talking about sending you a Cash App request. Who the hell I didn't even know you could do that.
Hey, not your typical Negro.
It's a trick.
Yeah.
It's a trick. They're hoping you won't read it and you just click on it like you're getting it, and then you end up sending them money by mistake.
Oh, yeah. That's not going to happen. Oh, what's up? What's up, Kev? I see you in here, not your typical Negro. What's up, man?
Oh, my Lord.
This is our Friday night. Get together. We just shoot the breeze and talk about all the topics.
It's a hot mess today, though. Ooh, it's a hot mess.
Yes, it's 91 degrees here. Epiphany will definitely be praying for you and your husband. Wow.
Hey,
It's been crazy. I don't know if y'all been keeping up with what's been going on.
The stuff in the news is like, I want to know what's going on, but it's like a lot of it is very sad and depressing. The only highlight I had, which my members saw me earlier today, is that I was laughing at the people who got put on a no-fly list.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
Because they were just breaking down, being disgruntled, trying to call AppleCare, freaking out because they couldn't get on the plane. And like some of them would be non-compliant with the police. Yay, that's right, Tanika Shanette.
Kim, where's your cell phone?
Right here.
Can you move it away from your computer?
Oh, is that what it's doing?
I don't know what it is that we're having such horrible sound issues tonight.
I laughed at Kim laughing at them because I couldn't see the screen. I forgot what I was doing. But Kim was just laughing and laughing and laughing. I died listening to her laugh.
Because one man was literally being tackled. Come on, you treat me like a black person.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
You lie.
He said, you treat me like a black person.
Oh my gracious.
And then one lady had her 4
As
children.
if that's acceptable.
And they still took her away.
She did what?
One lady had her 4 children with her. And they still took her away.
With the children?
I think the children got left behind.
With who?
I don't know. And then a lot of them were stranded at the airport in D.C., couldn't get on the plane, and then some got back to their destination, their home. As soon as they stepped off the plane, they got arrested.
And did these people have on masks when they went into the airport? Because it seems to me if they had on masks, they wouldn't be able to be identified. Mask in the hat.
Yeah. Very, very good, Roxanne. I'm putting the article in that really sums it up. Basically, the Capitol building has its own infrastructure, has its own cell tower, because the buildings are, very thick, and so they had to have their own cell tower within the building. So as soon as those people with their cell phone in their hands came to the Capitol, it pinged the cell tower in the building.
So they know exactly who's out there.
Yes, they do.
So they knew exactly who they were. Plus, people were taking photos.
Thank you, Jesus.
They were streaming, going live, and
praise His name,
and then put it on social media.
Wait a minute, Daryl. My brother Daryl. They actually videotaped themselves doing a crime.
Videotaped.
You have got to be the dumbest.
The lady from Dallas with the private jet took a picture next to the broken window at the Capitol. And now she's mad because she's back home getting death threats and she's losing business. Then she tried to say she wasn't there. But guess what? She took a picture.
Okay, let's put it in perspective. Let's put it in perspective. These white people went from wherever they live, traveled to Washington, D.C., tore shit up, literally shitted and peed on the floor, and thought they were going to make merry asses back on the plane and go home and go to work the next day like nothing ever happened. Surprise, nigga.
They surprised that the police is knocking on their door.
Not just the police, the feds.
Yeah. They're getting fired from their job.
And they actually smeared feces.
Mm-hmm.
But
not only did they do it, but then they picked it up and smeared it. So, like, did you, find a bathroom and wash your hands? Or
no.
Did you just walk around with shitty hands the rest of the day?
They walked around with shitty hands.
Nasty motherfucker. Good. Ooh.
And yes, Tanika Shanette, the answer to that question is yes.
Poop, yes.
Do you
How
have
you
a
even
link
poop
for
in
it,
front of
Ms.
people?
Colbert? Can you
How
email me
you poop
later?
in front of people?
How you gonna be
They
at the
don't
meeting?
care. And G. Tolbert, yes, I do recognize the fact that they got that Olympic medalist. Yes, and hopefully he'll be able to somersault his way in out of jail. That's all I feel. I don't.
Can they take his medals away for that?
I'm sure the Olympic Committee can. Yes.
Because didn't they take the black guys that did this?
Yes,
They took their
Yeah.
medals
Yeah, they
away.
got them back. Yeah, but yeah, they did take them. But now they usually
Do y'all know
just
how
take
much
them
a federal? Do y'all know how much a lawyer costs for a federal case?
Mm-mm.
1,000.
I'd have to sell my house.
What?
A couple grand, about 50 grand. Ask Larry Reed. Ask Larry Reed.
Easy. Well, he don't know yet, but he will. He don't know yet, Daryl, but he will.
But guess what else they was using to find the people? Not only their cell phones were being pinned to the tower, and they were posting it up on social media. There is FBI has facial recognition software, and so those people who are also not wearing masks, the software was picking up their faces and matching it with their social media. Also, someone else mentioned this earlier, when you get a boarding pass, it's linked to your driver's license. So they got a computer running like literally 24 hours a day, manned by some agents, trying to match your driver's license with your social media and your face at the Capitol. And guess what? This is the kicker. Remember how they were complaining months ago or last year? They're saying, oh, the facial recognition software doesn't pick out people with darker complexions, like black people, Hispanic people, some Middle Eastern people.
It has a problem.
It's a problem. But guess what? Mostly everybody who went in the building was white. That means they gonna find all of them, and they don't have a problem picking their faces out.
Kim is
Yeah,
so
because
silly.
you can't even fly without a driver's. You have to have a driver's license or some state ID. So I'm not surprised that they keep that information.
Right. And
So
I
in
only
this case, the software ain't gonna have no trouble picking the white people out. Cause most of y'all who went in there was white.
and for that Olympic guy, I just used somersault because it kind of fit the joke a little bit better. But yeah, I realized he's like a Olympic swimmer or whatever. So
6'6". He's a 6'6"
Hey, Gator
white
girl.
guy.
Well, he can butterfly his way out of the jail.
right.
No, he gonna be his ass in jail. All 6'6" of him.
Mm.
No, I remember getting no
Well,
ball and they had to stay in there.
what a wonderful gift and present to all of the Black Lives Matter people that the folks who were around the Capitol whose cell phones were pinging off those towers. They got you, nigga. They got you. I'm so happy about that. That is wonderful. Isn't that
Ain't
wonderful?
God good?
Yes, he
Ain't
is.
God good?
Yes, he is.
Thank you, Jesus.
Is that this is not only showing how much white privilege that they had because they were not prepared for it. It was 30. They supposed 30-some thousand crowd because Black Lives Matter or any other organization who was out there would have had the National Guard would have already been out
Kimberly,
there.
I don't mean to interrupt you. Kimberly, do you have your Blue Yeti microphone plugged in? Or are you using your other
It's
microphone?
right here.
Because for some odd reason,
Are
you're
you
not
plugged
getting.
into the Wi-Fi? Are you using Ethernet or Wi-Fi? Because
I'm
you're
using
buffering
my
very bad.
Wi-Fi.
Okay,
That's
I
why.
need you to go into your I need you to go into your camera and mic settings and make sure that your Yeti microphone is the one that is selected. Because we can't hear you, and I've got such feedback coming from you. It's just like I can't take it. So
And
just
if you're-
check.
And if you're on Wi-Fi, you need to be on Ethernet.
Yeah, you do need to plug yourself in.
If it's not, it'll buffer.
All right. So, but as far as the pinging is concerned with those folks, I'm happy about it, and I think that's God's gift to us. So wonderful, wonderful. You're going to be found out. They're going to catch every single one of you. Because they were asking some people on CNN, did they think that they were going to get everybody? And because, you know, they had so many people there, they were like, it's going to be virtually impossible. I did not think about that cell phone pinging and off of them phones. That's going to get a lot of people caught. So, amen, praise God.
I never knew that. I never knew that.
Well, you know, that's how they get those criminals anyway on, like, what's that, Snapped and all that other stuff. That's how they find out the husbands and the wives be the murderer.
Yeah, they traced where the cell phones were.
Yeah,
right.
Where the cell phones be pinging. So now they know exactly where you are. So I'm excited.
That Parler app, before they shut down, the hacker had hit it and put all the information. Said these are all the members of the Parler app that were on the Capitol Hill grounds. These are all the people when they went into the building and had the names and everything and turned it over to the Fed.
Amen. Bless God.
Nice work.
Love it.
What's wrong, Kev?
Because Marcellus is shaking his head no, and Daryl's going yes, it's fine.
No, Daryl is shaking his head no. He was talking about something else. I'm shaking my head no to your question. I'm actually listening to you.
Okay.
Oh.
Go ahead, Daryl.
It was just, I was looking, and this lady that young white lady that hacked them, taking all the information over to the Fed, and had little red dots showing where all the Parler members were as it pertains to when they went into the Capitol building. Show who was inside, which side of the building, because they actually had the building surrounded. They were entering on every side.
Wow.
And
I fixed it.
CNN, before we came on tonight, was saying that these people got within 100 feet of Mike Pence, and they were getting ready to literally drag him and his family out on the Capitol Hill ground and hang him in that gallows.
That's what they said. That's what they said. They were going to hang him.
They had the noose up. I thought the noose was for the black folks, but it was for him.
They were going to hang him.
Roxanne, don't laugh.
They were going to hang him live on the internet. They were within 100 feet of him.
Were they? Go ahead.
Within seconds of where he was. He was hiding in a special hiding place, and they knew where to go because they were going room to room looking for him. This wasn't random. They planned all of this.
They ain't had no problems.
Oh, and you sound wonderful. I wonder why. You sound so much better now.
I sound better now?
A little bit. A little bit. But
I was able to get my
look like you plugged
my speakers to my thing to work.
That's all I'm saying. I was watching you. Mm-hmm.
That's what I did. I did the same thing, and it works.
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
People need to learn how to listen. They need to learn how to listen.
Yes, sir. You're right. But you know, he wasn't the only one because there were several others. They found their secret office, and there was a TMZ clip where they were showing these people like they were coordinating everything. Like they had.
Oh, did you see that white lady out there with the big bullhorn? If you go over to the other side of the building,
yeah, I saw her.
Yeah, we could get in on the other side, and we gotta get. I hope they get them all. In my Kimberly Brown voice, get them all. Kobe Grant, get them all.
She was giving out directions.
They had taken a tour the day before.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the people said, and one of the security said, who, you're not supposed to be in here because they had on MAGA hats. He said, well, they invited us. And he was like, who is they? There's only one person can invite you into the building like that.
Who, the vice president?
No.
The president.
Trump, or either you have to be a personal invite of a congressman.
Oh, okay.
And
so they trying to say Donald Trump invited them.
No, they were actually in there because some congressmen had let them in the day before, and they were getting a walk around, basically surveillance.
Well, I found another story today, not to change the subject, but this kind of bothered me because I have so many things I could talk to y'all about today. So me and my roommates have been having a discussion. What happened? Kim? I'm sorry.
Keep going.
I got distracted.
I'm sorry.
I had a moment. I'm sorry. Yeah, somebody on the panel does have feedback, but we don't know who it is. But anyway, so my roommates and I were having a discussion because I haven't received my $600 check, right? And my other roommate, he hasn't received his money either. Now, he happens to be Asian. I happen to be black. Now, our one white roommate, he's already received his money. So, of course, now my Asian roommate thinks that this is a racial thing. He thinks that the white people got their checks first, right? So, wait. So, we were sitting down today having a discussion about the fact that the checks haven't been, sent or whatever. And so he's like, well, Marcellus, it has to be. I'm like, no, that isn't the reason why. And he says, I think it is. He says, because they're going to start sending us all debit cards. He said, we're going to get debit cards for this $600. And I go, I didn't hear anything about a debit card. I don't know anything about a debit card. I said, but if you get a debit card, don't swipe it. Take all the money off the debit card and put it into your bank so you can spend it however you want to. And because if they're sending you a debit card, ladies and gentlemen, the government is spying on you. The same thing they did for the people down in Katrina. You remember when we had Hurricane Katrina and they passed out all those debit cards to those folks in Katrina? They were saying that people bought purses and they bought all of this kind of stuff. So the government's watching what you're buying. So we've been having this debate in the House today on whether or not President Trump is holding up our money. But I text the group and I said, well, who in this group has gotten y'all money? Well, apparently, Kim and Daryl, y'all got y'all money, but me and Roxanne, we didn't get ours. Or did you get yours, Roxanne?
No, but mine was mailed out the same day yours was mailed out.
Well, that's what they claim, but it's now the 15th of the month. Now, unless the post office is super, super, super duper backed up, which they could be, because Christine said that her envelope, she mailed it a long time ago, and it just got to me today. So it could be a possibility. But this is also Donald Trump's fault because Donald Trump backed up the mail with that election foolishness, right? So this is all Donald's fault. No matter how you shake a stick at it, all this is Donald Trump's fault. That's all I'm saying.
But I still think that me and Daryl got our first stimulus later than y'all. And then we're the first ones to get ours. So I'm thinking, like, are they going in reverse?
No, because I didn't get my stimulus check until September because I filed late.
Okay.
So I got my check after everybody did. My check came real late.
All right.
So it's not in reverse.
Okay.
Then I thought maybe alphabetical order.
Well, I'm C. The Daryl's M. You should go before him.
Well, see, and here's everybody trying to figure out, are they going by, the alphabet and all that kind of stuff? I don't know, but I just thought it was funny because my Asian roommate is over here thinking that he's being targeted.
He's being discriminated against.
He literally said that to me today, and we have been busting up all day because of it. It's so funny to me.
And he's dead serious, isn't he?
He's very serious. Because he got mad, sitting at the table, because I didn't even know this. You know what he told me today? He said that Ivanka Trump and her family has denied the Secret Service from using their bathrooms in their home. That they made them, there's articles that's been going out that they've been making them use like a porta potty.
What?
And then they went to the neighbor's house. The neighbor is across from the neighbor across from Ivanka and her husband. They're renting their guest house to the Secret Service so that the Secret Service can go to the bathroom, and it's $3,000 a month. That's what they're renting to the government, and the U.S. government is having to pay $3,000 just so that the Secret Service can use the bathroom because Ivanka and them won't let the Secret Service use the restaurant. And I thought it was a lie. I was like, dude, you just made that up, right? He pulled up an article. I was like, you got to be kidding me. And somebody actually went to the Obama's house because I guess Obama lives close by where Ivanka and them is staying in wherever they were. So the Secret Service was going to Obama's house to use the bathroom. Can y'all believe that?
That's ridiculous.
Okay, I found the article. I'm gonna put it in the thing. And you know, it was weird. I was on TikTok a lot today, and somebody did a video, and they talked about Ivanka in a $3,000 bathroom, and I kept trying to figure out when did she buy
what they were
a
talking
toilet?
about.
But they were talking, and this makes so much sense now.
Well, you can't use my personal bathroom. No, you cannot. But we have a guest bathroom that you're welcome to use. I don't want anybody using my bathroom.
I get that part, but I'm just saying she's not letting them use any bathroom in the house, period.
And you know she has a guest bathroom, right?
What? I'm sure she has several bathrooms. She's
right.
Didn't they do that to The Help in the movie The Help? In that actual
The Help couldn't use the guest bathroom.
They couldn't use the restroom in the white people's house.
Not even the guest bathroom.
Classic. Oh.
I know on my last day of the Secret Service detail for them, I just might go piss in the
piss
corner.
All over their floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna go piss in the corner. I really.
Now I'm gonna need somebody to look out for me, and I'm gonna go in that bathroom and I am dropping a load.
No, here's what I'm gonna do.
That will not flush.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
I ain't turn the blower on or nothing.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go downstairs in the kitchen and I'm gonna piss in between that wedge between the refrigerator and the cabinet that most people don't even clean. And you know that stuff is gonna sit there forever festering. I'm gonna piss right in between the refrigerator and the cabinet, right there. Because you know, nasty people, they don't remove the refrigerator and make sure that the stuff is clean in between the wall and the refrigerator. That's why I'm gonna piss right there.
I'll make Jay do that.
At least until 4 or 5 Christmases.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You can't even let people use the restroom. But they're making sure nobody's going to shoot you. They can't use the restroom.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. I'm not. I wouldn't take if I can't use your bathroom, I'm not going to take a bullet for you. I can't use the bathroom, and you want me to take a bullet for you? Police.
And guest bathrooms typically are close to the front door.
Normally.
So it's not like they have to come all the way through the house, go upstairs, come in your room, and use the bathroom.
And I get that. But I mean, these are people that taxpayers are paying for, and they're there to protect you and your family. At least you ought to have some level of respect for them. But I guess
some human decency.
Yeah, it's like they've gotten to some sort of place in their human brain that they, like I've been telling folks today, I'm just like, they have no kind of, what's the word for it? Like no kind of humanness to them whatsoever.
They're just ill-mannered and impolite.
Right. Yes, Mina, see, somebody be feeling me.
Wait, Amy Carter put boiled eggs in the walls with the Carters left the White House.
See what I'm saying? Be like, what the hell is that smell?
And that's why I told you before Joe Biden can go into the White House, you need to go in there and clean, because Donald Trump is still in there. He's gonna lick all the doorknobs.
They have bigger problems because there's some bad spirits in there.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got over 102 of you guys in here. If y'all could do me an awesome favor, please hitting the like button. I would really appreciate it. Please make sure you hit the like button. So if you're in the live chat, you can click on the X. If we got 102 of you guys watching us live, we should have at least 75 to 80 likes right now. Please. So go help us out, please. I would really appreciate it. Go ahead.
Please.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, Roxanne. Go ahead.
Oh, you didn't interrupt me.
Oh, okay.
Big Rainey's joint, they are sending a debit card. That's what they said a few months ago. They were going to stop sending paper checks. They're going to send a debit card.
Because actually, they can track your spending and they know what you spend on the debit card. That's why they're doing that. Trust me, there's a method to this madness.
So me and Marcellus are taking it all off the debit card.
You better take every bit of that off.
One swipe.
One swipe, boop, gone. And whatever don't come off, just go to the grocery store with it. Swipe when you're at the grocery store. Swipe only when you're at the grocery store. Don't buy nothing else with it.
They need to sage it. They need to get some of that incense from the Catholic Church. They need to go get them a Native American to sage, or African American to sage. They need to get
she from every culture she can think of.
Every culture need to go in there and just take look, Mama Oya need to go in there and do some stuff too, because
now they need to get
in the White House.
They need to get a Pentecostal church mother. Go in there with some olive oil and gas and run them demons.
Extra virgin. Extra virgin.
Oh Lord. Yeah, but so we just been having an interesting conversation in my house today. But I'm just like, I think that, but I do believe they're holding up these checks or these debit cards, because you can't tell me you mail me no debit card on the 6th and it's the 15th of the month.
Right.
Because if you add 6 days to the 6th, that's 12. And then, okay, you're talking almost 13, 14 days. So you can't even give me a break. Not happening. What's up, Understanding?
Hi, Understanding. You feeling better today?
Hey, First Lady.
Mina C, I see you. Mina C's cracking up. Yeah, but I just don't believe in this stuff. But I guess this is a question for everybody. I'll ask a question and go around with this. Do you guys think, and I'll start with you, Daryl, so pay attention. Daryl, do you think that Ted Cruz and some of these senators who have been stoking the flames of this stuff with Donald Trump, do you think they should be asked to leave the Senate?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he should be. In fact, if they don't get him to resign, they should be censored at the very least.
I agree. Roxanne, you think they should have to leave too?
Yes, but I think they're going to want to leave.
I don't think Ted Cruz likes power. I don't think he's going to want to leave. And plus, he's from that crazy state of Texas where Kim is, you know, they crazy.
I was not like that.
I'm just saying.
He wasn't even born here. I was born here. We ain't all like that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's different. Kim be
you don't think they're going to shame him into leaving?
Right. Well, I think he probably will be getting pressure because right now one of my friends, she's an activist, and she's already has and I put it on my community wall. If y'all can go over there and sign the change.org a petition, basically for him to be removed. Because we can do things called a recall election, where it's like a special election where we go in and vote and say he needs to be removed from office. Also, a lot of Texas newspapers are calling for his resignation. And there are people in Congress who want it as well. And I'm about to put a link in the chat. They said one of the alleged pro-Trump rioters, in his truck, he had Cruz's contact information.
Wow. Okay.
So,
well, maybe he had just wrote down his contact. Like, if it wasn't a personal cell phone, I'm not going to put too much weight on it. But if it was a personal cell phone, then that lets me know that they've been coordinating with these nutbags.
Because my thing is, if you looked at the day of the electoral was being counted, they go in alphabetical order. They get to Arizona, and immediately there's an objection. And then the person from Arizona said, "Oh, this is the objection." And they're like, and Pence is like, "Hey, we need to have a signature from a senator and a rep." And they're like, "Oh, yes, we have one." And they're like, "Oh, Senator Cruz from Texas." And I'm just like, so I was like, "Oh, you the one who spearheading this objection and stuff?" And then immediately after that, they're like, "Oh, we're gonna go our separate ways, discuss it, and then come back." So while they're doing that, people start descending on Capitol Hill. So it's like, what makes me think like?
But I have a tough time trusting people from Ohio and Texas, because these people from these people in Texas, man. They'll walk past water hoses and buckets and grab bottled water to wash the dog. They'll walk past whole buckets and water hoses and all kinds of stuff. And then these people down in Ohio, man, they got Jim Jordan. They elected Jim Jordan. Good Lord of mercy. Nobody kisses Trump's ass more than Jim Jordan does. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that he's from Ohio. That gun toting.
Because that whole process should have taken 20 minutes, and they lengthened the time, and those people were able to get in there.
Well, think about this. Those crazy people came into that Capitol building with zip ties. They were gonna zip tie an 80-year-old Nancy Pelosi. All you got to do is blow on her and she fall over. Have y'all ever seen that woman walk? She showed shake and bake, and she got down on her knees at Elijah Cummings' funeral and couldn't even stand the fuck back up. So the mere fact
I don't know whose idea was that.
Yeah, Marcellus, I would have paid to see that.
It's on YouTube. It's on the internet.
Please, they could have used.
They didn't zip tie her though. I would pay to see her be zip tied.
Carry that woman. They could have tied that woman's hands together with
some socks.
We're not all bad.
They came to the White House. Their intent was to hang and execute Pence. They came to execute Pence.
Mm-hmm. Because they kept saying,
and the FBI confirmed that today. Said,
and didn't one of the people have zip ties?
Mike Pence was on the die.
Mm-hmm. Didn't somebody have zip ties with them and handcuffs?
Yeah, that's what
we just said.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's what I was saying. I would pay to see Nancy Pelosi zip tie.
So you don't be listening to me, Kim. Don't be listening to me.
I'm trying to listen to everybody.
I know you are. I'm just messing. I know.
Mary Jane. I want to talk to somebody.
Mm-hmm. All right. Butterflies in the sky. I can fly twice as high. It's in a book, so take a look. Reading Rainbow.
Can you please sing something else?
That's what he wants to sing.
Anything.
I need my stimulus check, yeah.
Oh, God.
I need my stimulus check, yeah. I need my stimulus. I need my stimulus. I need my stimulus check, yeah. Is that good enough, Roxanne?
That's better than Reading Rainbow.
Whatever.
Shit.
That's what Marcellus Asian roommate gonna be singing.
Whatever, y'all gonna all be singing.
I need my stimulus check.
Wait, in a minute, all y'all gonna be singing "Can You Stand the Rain" by New Edition because you ain't got no damn check yet. Y'all can keep talking all this madness if you want to. Sandra, too much for you. Thank you so much for the support.
So much,
Super
Sandra.
sticker. We love and appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside.
Oh,
Lord. Oh, Lord.
It ain't natural for a person to be able to move their body like that. That's just not natural.
Well, it's not natural for somebody to be in the back of a car like that and come out of the back
and
of
jump out
of the trunk and be like, huh? I was like, this, what?
Who is Mike Grassley? Who's Chuck
And
Grassley?
now some white guy is trying to imitate him doing the same thing.
Well, Chuck Grassley was the one that went after the evangelicals. Now, I'm telling you right now, if they would have got a hold of Kamala Harris, all them Black Lives Matter folks would have came out. And there would have been World War III then.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to send some notice. And Louis Farrakhan, you know sooner or later, because you know what he said when Obama was president. He put out a notice. He said, if anybody touch him, it's going to be over. And you just wait. I'm waiting for Louis's message about Kamala Harris, because if anybody touch her, I ain't going to lie, it's going to be World War III.
All of the damn AKs be leading the goddamn march. And they're pink and green. I be seeing all my AK friends talking about we ride at dawn. I'm talking, where y'all going?
Mm-hmm.
We're like, get out of my way.
They're not going to bother her. No.
You're right, and it must be logical.
I don't think she's a big threat.
Yeah, they don't want no parts of that.
Well,
go ahead. I think they may try to shut her down every chance they get, but she's not a threat to them.
Let me tell you something. Must be logic. we're living in a special time, but this is one of the reasons why Donald Trump deserves, and these people deserve exactly what they get. These alternative facts and making up stuff for years and years, and Fox News perpetuating this stuff, and Rush Limbaugh, and then what was that other nutbag, white lady over there, Laura Ingraham, Kelly,
Tommy Loren.
Tommy Loren and Kelly, that other Kelly girl that used to be on Fox that they got rid of because she couldn't hold her own on the TV show. What was her name?
Oh, the other Kelly, the one that went to NBC.
Mm-hmm. All of them. They're just crazy. You know, the
and
one
then Kellyanne Conway.
Oh, well, she left. You know, she's not even there anymore. So she back at home with her husband and her kids because they can't stand her. That's why she's so quiet. That's why you don't hear from her no more.
Mm-hmm.
She was done with Trump a while ago. But he's
and then
already
that big old funny looking lady that was in her 30s, but everybody thought she was like close to 50. Used to be the press secretary.
Oh, you mean
Huckabee?
Sarah Huckabee. Mm-hmm.
Whatever, yeah.
We call her Lydia. They call her Lydia from that show, Handmaid's Tale. They call her Lydia because she looked like the woman from Handmaid's Tale. I'm just saying. Blessed be the fruit under his eye.
Hell no.
That's the one that get on camera and lie straight to our face like we don't know no better.
Mm-hmm. That was her.
Be lying her ass off.
And now you got that old pickaninny. That's what I call her.
You keep calling Mickey.
The pickaninny. I think they call her Macaninny. Her real name is
the last name.
I just call her Pickaninny. I ain't never seen somebody show up to a press briefing with a big ass notebook this thick, and she done wrote all her answers out already. All her answers is pre-written, and she just look for your question, and then she go to the tab and then try to respond to the question. So I mean, they cared nothing about actually talking to regular people. It's just like being robotic, you know. It's just stupid.
And then you saw what Don Lemon said. Come on. He was like, you used to sit here with us. Now you're over there and you're lying every time. He was like, girl, bye, Felicia.
Well, he knew she was a liar then. My favorite, if you guys ain't seen this, my favorite episode of CNN with Charles Blow was on there with Pickaninny, and she reached out and touched him. And, oh, man, he told her ass, he said, if you don't get your hands off me, don't you ever touch me again. And she said, oh, well, I won't touch you anymore. He said, well, I don't care if you roll off of this stage onto the floor. He said, oh, man, it's my favorite episode. He told her, but, oh, I was laughing. And anytime I need a good little chuckle, I go back and watch that one. That's hilarious.
You gotta put that in the
Oh, my God, it's hilarious. He said, I don't care what you do. He said, you can roll off of this whole stage. I love Charles Blow. Charles Blow, let him have it.
We have 102 people in the chat, but we only have 70 likes. Get the likes up.
Get those likes.
Do we need to hear Reading Rainbow theme one more time?
Oh no! Wait a minute! I got a different song.
Oh please, no, please,
please. Whatever, Roxanne. Whatever.
And no Umar.
Y'all don't be. Oh, now y'all want to say no, but y'all want to keep showing me Glitter Biscuit and Tootie Boogie's goddamn naked picture.
Oh Lord!
I'm tired of cussing Daryl out about them damn naked pictures. I can't take it no more. I don't want to see it.
Okay, y'all wait till I do host again. I got a whole new arsenal of pictures.
Oh no!
Oh,
my goodness.
Must Be Logic, thank you so very much for your support. What? I got this.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm trying to help you out so you can relax. My God.
Thank you, Matt Charsley.
You're welcome. All right, let me see your question.
How come I don't get them green things like that?
Because you're not monetized yet.
Oh.
You
gotta get to 1,000.
Don't go oh. You know you're getting there, so don't you go oh. Is it me or does Pelosi? Can you put that on the screen, please?
Okay.
Is it me or does Pelosi now slur when she talks? Every time I hear her speak now, my eyes go to the back of my head. I don't know what she says anymore.
She gonna get mad because the woman can't talk.
I got PTSD.
Listen here.
She might have. Oh, Lord. All jokes aside, she might have had a stroke, y'all.
A slight stroke.
Biden don't look the best with them red eyes.
He don't. Let me tell y'all
Byron
something.
looked like he been out drinking all night, drinking goddamn
Look at
champagne.
here. He walked off the stage the other day, and he walked going toward Kamala Harris, and the way he was shaking as he was walking, I said, "Oh, Father God, he ain't gonna make it." When I saw him walk toward her, I said, "Oh, she must know he ain't gonna make it." But Must Be Logic. Let me tell you something. They're all old. All of them. Old. Even Maxine Waters. They're all old.
Yes.
They're so old. It's ridiculous.
And I think that
Maxine Waters was at the Last Supper.
You better leave Auntie Maxine alone. She'll kick your ass.
Look,
Auntie Maxine changed Jesus' diaper when he was little.
Listen, when I saw Nancy Pelosi walk, y'all just take a look at her when she walks. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's hilarious. Well, no, he ain't crying no more. He did that one time. Must Be Logic. Why y'all hating on a brother? He's a very smart man, and he's very well educated. Don't be hating on Van Jones. Y'all
Martin Luther said he is CNN's crybaby. We had a deacon like that. We had a deacon like that in my aunt's church. She was in the Baptist church, and there was a deacon who would get all emotional every Sunday. They used to call him crying man.
Oh, like a drunk, like a happy drunk or a sad drunk.
If you just want to keep laughing, I tell y'all need to watch Nancy Pelosi walk. I'm trying to tell you, it's the funniest thing I ever seen in my life. Yes, Must Be Logic. She's still fine. I agree. Thank you for your support. You're absolutely right. I agree with you.
Yeah.
She's still fine.
But I think that's also why a lot of them got shook, because now they're in their 60s, 70s, approaching 80, and then they had all these people descend on the Capitol, and now they got to go almost run somewhere in their good clothes, their good shoes, and worry about COVID and people trying to kill you.
Wait a minute. Before you leave, Daryl, I'm going to let you say some parting words. Daryl's got to get out of here. He's got some work to do. Go ahead and give your thoughts, Daryl, before you get out of here.
Thank you again, Aunt Must Be Logic.
I just want to get in real close. I hate I have to leave, but all you people that are mad at me, I'm okay with y'all being mad at me. That's fine. That is your right. This is a free country. But I want you to leave all of these other three people alone. My email is DarylIsmsFreeSpeech. DarylIsmsFreeSpeech@gmail.com. And some of you even have my phone number because that's on my website as well. If you have that much animosity towards me and you're that mad at me, you need to contact me. You need to direct your comments towards me. You need to stay off of their chats, out of their comments, off of their videos, and out of their inboxes and emails, because complaining to them about me is not going to resolve your problem. If you have a problem and it's bothering you that much as it pertains to me, I am the source of your anger and frustration, and I will be the one that will solve your problem. Leave them out of it and leave them alone, because what you're doing, you're a coward. You're a coward. You go to them because you figure that they won't tell you or give you a piece of their mind, and you dump your whole emotional baggage onto them, and then they come back. All we do is sit back and laugh. You're a coward. If you're mad at me, you got my number, you got my email, you know how to reach me on social media. You and I can talk offline, one-on-one, but you won't do that because you know what the end result's going to be. I'm going to give you back what you give to me. You're evil, you're a coward, and you're low down, and you have no class or integrity. Now, this is the last time I'm going to say this, and from now on, I'm going to get real nasty and real hostile with you. I've been holding back to this point. I am going to go all the way off on you. Imagine Marcellus when he went off, but magnify that times 5. That's what I'm going to give you. And I'm going to really go at you until you log off.
All right. Well, I want you to go.
Leave them alone.
Go handle your business, sir.
And Daryl, we ride together.
We die together.
18 for life.
That's right.
See y'all later. Go enjoy yourself, sir. Take it easy. Be careful.
All right. Y'all be careful. I'll talk to y'all later when I get in. All right.
All right.
Bye, Daryl.
Bye.
Goodbye. Bye-bye, y'all.
Bye. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Mr. Daryl Moore, cigar vlogger, addressing his nut bills, who keep stirring up mess in the comments.
I don't know why y'all. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about my.
And Daryl is like the last person we could ever tell what to do.
Let me tell you something about the comment section, and y'all need to get this. Anybody who's ever going to be on YouTube, anybody that's ever going to come out here in a social space, understand something. You're going to get people.
She's married.
She is married, and yes, she can.
Yes, she can cook. Don't make her husband come back up in here because he was here early.
Leave Uptown alone. Leave Uptown alone. He can say whatever he want to say. He's just making a point to let it be known. He's paying attention. I'm just saying.
But it's so nice.
It's so nice. You back up. You always cock blocking.
Get involved. Just the man. What do you mean cock blocking? I'm trying to make
Wait a minute. Can I say something?
She knows she married. She knows she married. You leave that man alone. God, I'm tired of you doing that. I don't want to get
someone else call
anyway, be gone. Must be logic. Must be logic. Let me say whatever. Must be logic. Thank you again for your support. Can you put his comment up before I go back to Uptown 17, please?
Yes, I am married. I can cook. My husband's a big guy. I feed him well. But it's so nice to be considered. Thank you.
Exactly, and to be acknowledged. Thank you. I'm so glad you appreciate that. Because I know you would appreciate that.
That does something for my little ego.
I'm sorry, Rocky.
Could you please put up the
Kimberly here.
That's the
Kimberly.
Must be logic gave you another $5.
Fix your Wi-Fi if you're going to be a YouTube gangster.
Who, me?
Okay, thank you.
Who said that? Somebody said that. Where's that at?
No, me?
I think you're talking to me.
Oh. But Kimberly is single.
Wait a minute. I was trying to get Must Be Logic's question.
I'm not his first choice, Roxanne.
Okay, hold on. Let me answer your question, Must Be Logic, because she ain't going to put it back up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
When the police got struck... Thank you.
I'm sorry.
When the police got struck in the door by his own people and was screaming, his people had the deer in the headlight look. It was like a movie scale. It sure was. And they were squeezing the hell out of that poor man. They were squeezing him to death. I mean, poor man. That's the only thing I could say. Poor man. But them same people was out there, billy clubbing the Black Lives Matter and clearing out peaceful protesters. So, that God has a way of, you reap what you sow. That's all I'm saying. He was being squeezed like a toothpaste, like a tube of toothpaste. Did y'all see it? He sound like Timothy Blaine when he say,
You are so cruel. You are so cruel to that poor man.
Wait a minute. He was being squeezed like he was a tube of toothpaste.
He's gonna be out on disability for a good 6 months.
Oh man, and I know this gonna sound bad, but I'm sorry to tell you. When that white lady thought she was gonna hop through that window and that man just shot her and her ass fell back down, I said, Lord of mercy. I said, she up there with St. Peter right now talking about, I don't know how I got here. Because at first I was going through a window and now I'm here in heaven. Because that police officer knocked her off like she was cattle. She hopped
her ass up.
He say, poop. And all you saw was her fall back like Kimberly doing her chair when she fall out
laughing. She was laying in her own blood.
Didn't everybody see that?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I did. And I heard several people say, gun. She got a gun. Somebody got a gun.
I didn't laugh when he shot her and she died. I laughed because the people that was with her ran away. I was like, wait a minute, I thought y'all was gangsters.
Yeah, but bullets had that effect on you. They put that gas in
usually. Usually, yeah.
That's when you get the feet don't fail me now ministry, and then you get the rolling. Don't you let them trick you. Praise his holy name. I'm just saying. I am just saying.
Because if they pull a gun out on me, and I ain't got one with me, I'm not messing with you. I'm going the other direction too.
Listen, I don't know. Listen, I don't feel sorry for these people. I know this is going to sound bad to some of you all, but I just don't feel sorry for them. They have done so much mischievous stuff over these last 4 years, And what comes around goes around.
Truly.
Well, that's you. But that's kind of weird too, Natural Orleans, because most dudes, we prefer women with their natural hair.
Well, like this is my natural hair.
Well, he's not talking about you.
This is all natural. So you were going to talk to me, and this is all my natural hair.
Yeah, hers happens to be finer than mine. That's actually hers.
Yeah,
actually, it's falling out.
Nobody is falling out.
It is not.
You don't know that.
It is.
Well, that's unique because most of us guys, we like women with their natural hair. I'm tired of all these damn weaves. That's a whole nother deal, though. That's a whole nother conversation. And then don't tell a sister you tired of her weave. Boy, they be getting mad. You're like, I'm sick of this.
Okay, Money No Love. Calm down.
Most black guys, most men that I've ever known like women with their own hair.
I do. Like, I get so sick.
They really do.
Wigs and weaves.
I have never, this is the first time I've seen a man that prefers women not wearing their natural, right, with weave. Yeah.
Like, what?
But you know something, though? I had a relative at a family reunion. The lady complimented me on my hair. She said, I love your hair. I would love to do that. But my husband won't let me. And I just couldn't understand that. I was like,
that's because you're a feminist.
No, but I just couldn't understand. Like, you're the husband, and you literally told your wife she couldn't do her hair that way.
That is correct.
And I just like,
if I listen,
my husband wouldn't like me wearing
Kim
weave.
has no point of reference for what we just said.
I'm sorry. No, you said because I'm a feminist. That's what you said.
No, but yes, because your feminist mindset prevents you from understanding, and this is why we always have these conversations offline. It prevents you from understanding when you're in a relationship, Kim. There are certain things that your husband's going to like about you and want certain things about you that attracts him to you, that he's going to prefer a certain way. And just because, you know, it's your hair and they're your titties and it's your ass, you think that you're just supposed to be able to do whatever you want to with your titties.
No, I don't.
But then my titties, then my titties too. That's my ass too. And that's my hair too. Just like, you know, this your dick and this your other.
That's
stuff.
right.
I'm just saying. Now I'll leave it there. Let's move along.
I understand your point. I guess also because the men in my family have never really been the ones that were like, oh, you can't do your hair. I've never heard them say anything about my aunt's hair.
They don't say it like that though, Kim. They don't say you can't get your hair done like that. Right. Jay will say, well, you know, I really don't like all of that, those tracks and stuff like that. I really don't care for that. That's what they say.
Now, I will take, well, let me take this one thing back. One of my cousins did say something about my hair, but at that moment, I hadn't had my hair done in a very long time. And so he actually offered to get my hair done. So,
well,
but
that's what a real man would do. If I don't like your hair a certain kind of way, I'm about to shell out some cash and be like, I need you to change this look. You got to change this look. We can't do this no more. No.
Yeah, I'm not just a feminist. I'm also a black feminist, and that makes a difference.
And she's a strong one too.
The black feminists, we basically. In comparison to other feminists, we don't think the men are all the problems in society. We love men. We actually especially love black men. We just don't want you to try to, you know, rule over us like Mr. in The Color Purple.
Please,
that's the only thing.
Kim, please don't ever have a conversation with Jay about nothing about no feminists. Please.
Listen, in understanding, let me tell you, any woman that's with me, her titties belong to me, just like her ass and the rest of her. It belongs to me. Belongs to me.
That's how it goes, Marcellus. Over here.
When they're with you. So.
I have a saying, give your heart to God because the rest of you belong to me. I'm just saying. Give your heart to God because the rest of you belong to me.
That's how it is over here, Marcellus.
And I'm sure it is because I know Jay's from my home state, so I know how he thinks. Exactly. Praise his holy name. Well, here's the thing. Look. Okay.
Okay. No, I'm I'm not going to say nothing.
Okay, good. Let's continue
I'm saying, that was
on.
my opinion.
Oh.
Okay. All right, we're going to move on.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. Okay, I'm trying to read these comments. Okay, here's Jazzy Carrot. Put up Jazzy Carrot's comment for me, please.
Give me a minute, y'all. I got to get up my charger.
Okay, wait a minute. Take your camera off screen before you get up, please. Just take your camera.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I know.
Thank you. All right, thank you. In a successful relationship, both parties represent the other. You would never do or wear something your spouse doesn't like. In a lot of cases, that's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah.
That's 100%. That's grown people stuff.
If he has a favorite color, I might wear his favorite color.
Yeah, but it's grown people stuff. If you wearing something that I don't like, and I come to you and I'm your man, Kim, and I say, Kim, I need you to go on and take that off because I ain't feeling that today, and vice versa. You need to let it go. Just like, like you gonna have me, I'm gonna be out here with a bunch of gray sweatpants on with my shit hanging out, so everybody at the grocery store paying attention. Sometimes you don't need that unnecessary attention, and you don't want the attention. And some days you do want the attention, and you do what you do.
But just letting you know, I'm a little sensitive. Yes, so I just need you to be tactful. I'm trying to say, hey, I'm really not. I think there's something else better that looks more flattering on you to wear.
Kimberly, that's not how a real man's going to do it. Let me tell you.
Okay. You going to say don't wear that?
No, he ain't going to do that. If he really loves you and he cares for you, he'll probably come up to you, grab you on the ass, feel you on the shoulder, grab your arm or your hand and say, hey, babe, maybe you might want to consider putting something else on. I really like you in this. I'm not going to tell you necessarily I don't like what you wearing. That ain't how a grown man do stuff.
No.
That's childish.
It isn't. That is not how they do it.
Must be logic. Must be logic. Put up Must Be Logic's comment for me, please. Thank you for your support. Must Be Logic.
Thank you so much, Aunt Must Be Logic. I appreciate that.
So true, Jazzy.
Okay,
the Cash App haters, are y'all counting tonight?
Oh Lord, please put up the comment.
What? Put up which comment?
Must Be Logic. It's highlighted.
Sorry.
Women in my family have beautiful hair. I never could understand why they cut it and then they put on a wig. My mom did that, and I had to tell her part was crooked.
Oh my goodness!
Oh Lord!
I'm just saying. But see, that kind of honesty, and you should be able to be honest with the women in your life. Your mother, your cousins, your nieces, everybody you ought to be able to tell everybody that ain't hitting. That ain't working. And my sister, let me tell y'all something. My sister is brutal when it comes to the way I dress. My sister hates the way I dress.
And so are you.
What do you mean?
I can't even go anywhere with my stretch pants.
Well, yeah, because I don't believe stretch pants are made for the public.
See?
That's for the house. You don't put.
He is no different than his sister.
I want to store real quick.
He's no different.
Get dressed.
I come back.
Get dressed, because you never know who you're gonna see and run into, and you standing there looking like you just stepped out of Alice in Wonderland, and you waiting for a rabbit to show up and hop up at any moment. I don't know. Get dressed. Get dressed.
See, he ain't no different. Talk about his sister. But Marcellus is brutal too. You cannot go anywhere with Marcellus looking raggedy.
No, but my sister.
Yeah.
But my
He's
sister
already told us. He's already told us.
But I've gotten better as far as my dressing is concerned, because I used to wear a lot of golf shirts, and my sister didn't like my golf shirts because she said it made me look older. But I just wear what's comfortable, and I like what's comfortable for me. Mm-hmm. Yes, legit doctorate. I agree 100%, and I'm in agree with that. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I just don't like stretch pants.
That's a good idea too, legit.
I want these black.
We know you know legit because you are a doctorate of women.
No, I ain't married.
And pretty babies.
And that might be why, because I don't like stretch pants. I like them on certain women, but certain things aren't for everybody. You sitting up there wearing stretch pants and your butt look like two pieces of paper stuck together. No, you don't need that.
Well, my butt is always covered.
But I'm just saying, you see these women wearing this stuff and it look horrible. We all know.
Yeah, and I've seen the ones with them on where they're actually see-through. And I'm like,
yeah, tights and leggings are kind of like two different.
Right.
Yeah. Well, and it depends on the leggings, because certain women, certain people just don't need to wear certain things. It's not for everybody. Did you say Leonard? Wait a minute. Leonard says self-esteem issue with folks that say I like being comfortable. Trust me, I don't have no self-esteem issues whatsoever, sir. Trust me, I was raised very well. I do like just being comfortable because of the kind of work that I have to do, you know. And I like being comfortable, you know. Thank you so much for your support, Marjorie Harris. We love you and appreciate
Leonard Taylor.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Marjorie. Appreciate it.
Mr. Taylor, let me tell you, when you hit 50 years old,
hardly.
A lot of things change. Like, you're not so caught up in the name brand clothes. At 50, you start just wanting to be comfortable.
Absolutely. And it may be name brand. Because anybody who knows me knows I wear name brand things and I like nice stuff. So you might be a little new to the channel, just so you know that. So that would be my story.
And my thing is, I like name brand things, but I love them when I can get them dirt cheap.
Yes, like my sister. She's real big.
I don't want to spend ridiculous amounts of money on certain things.
Well, Black Anonymous.
I can afford to, but I choose not to. And I'm an excellent shopper. These guys will tell y'all I can shop my ass off.
Yeah, Roxanne is a shopper. She's definitely a shopper.
She's such an excellent shopper. She told me do not shop for her unless she tells me exactly what to buy for her.
Because she'll spend too much.
Yeah. She knows all the better deals than I do. Plus, I think, you know, some nice leggings with a nice, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking about oversized sweater. You're just being comfortable. You know.
Well, like I said, certain women should wear certain things. Not everybody should be in everything. I'm just saying.
That's true.
And I know people are uncomfortable with that, but it's just the truth. Not everybody needs to be wearing certain things.
I agree.
The understanding. Let me see. Put up.
Thank you so much for the Cash App, Innocence. To make my point.
Oh Lord, that's too funny. I said
tell Winnie the darn Pooh, I'm every darn woman. Ain't no any woman, and that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb.
She told your ass and paid $5 to do so.
I'm sorry, I did see her comment earlier, but I thought he saw it.
Whatever.
She gonna want her $5 back when she talk to you. That's all I know. You better get ready to send her money back.
Whatever. I'm just telling you. I don't know. Shoot. Whatever.
Oh, the same thing for me too. At school, like they said, we couldn't do leggings or tights.
Yeah.
And those open toe shoes. You go flapping through the hall. Don't nobody want to hear all that.
That's not professional. That's not casual professional.
And some of you, your toes look like ricocheted rocks. You don't need it. You don't need to have your toes.
Some days I wonder, why do they even go to get their feet done when their feet are so ugly anyway? Why don't you just?
No,
it's like if you put fingernail polish on ugly feet, doesn't that draw more attention to the ugly feet? I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, when your toenails look like mountains, I mean, you should figure out that you need to go for another option. You need to wear closed-toed shoes. I'm just saying.
Right. But why are we spending money at the nail salon to get your feet done? And they ugly anyway. I'm just...
You look like that, Kim. Here's the funny thing. See, Kim be sitting at the beauty salon getting her nails and her feet done. And Kim, you get your stuff done. A lot of people don't do that. The back of their foot looks like sandpaper. I'm just saying. So.
But well, y'all know I used to get mine done too. My feet and my nails regularly. However, when COVID started, I had to do it myself.
Oh, that's
because I was too afraid to go in there to get my nails done.
Did you see this goatee that I'm over here trying to comb with a damn comb, a little miniature comb? I have yet to go to the barbershop. I'm so scared, and I don't even know how to shape my stuff up well. So.
It actually looks really good. I thought
this is not how I normally wear this.
Well, it's not for you, but for me, I'm looking at you like, oh, this looks nice compared to what I've seen in other men. Like you keep your stuff
No,
Yeah.
this you think this is good? You should see me when I'm really when I'm going to the barber. If you think this is this sucks.
You need to get a medical pedicure, not the twin.
Yeah, for real.
What's a medical pedicure? Like, what do they do at the medical pedicure?
I don't know, but I wouldn't do anything medical at a nail shop anyway because they're dirt. Because they're not always sanitary. But you can go to a podiatrist.
Yeah, there are podiatrists who have like a clinic, a podiatry clinic, and a nail salon thing together. Or they might have a person who's a pedicurist in the podiatrist clinic. If you ever go to the Toe Bro on YouTube, he always does people's toes and their feet.
Can you grab
but now
Logic's comment before it goes
now
away?
he goes. Now he's partnered with a nail salon next door, so now you can get both those services, and they consult with each other.
Wow. Okay. I never liked stretch pants since Miley Cyrus wore them in a rap video. I can't even look at women wearing stretch pants. Eyes stay straight now. It's rough, but hey, I'm gonna tell you something about Miley Cyrus that shocked me. She got a song called Mother's Daughter. If y'all ain't never heard that song before, go look it up on Spotify. I have a whole new respect for Miley Cyrus. She got a song called Mother's Daughter.
Okay.
If you've never heard that song, go and listen to it.
But I used to like her before she left.
Oh no,
that's a lot of them. They do. They try to get out of that Disney kid mode. So they start being a bad girl.
I loved her when she was a good girl.
Yeah, and I think Miley. I don't know. I feel like Miley shouldn't have gotten married. I think she should have went to college. And maybe been around people her own age.
She was rich. She didn't need
like
that.
you said, she was rich. Her ex-husband now, was a movie star, and
And when two rich people get together and they sign prenups, they can just enjoy each other's
company
without worrying about losing all their stuff.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. What's up, McCray Kings?
Hey, McCray Kings. I like your little cartoon avatars on your thumbnail. Those were cute. That was actually my inspiration for Friday Night.
I'm sure she had her mother in the video, though, by the way, in her standing. That's why I'm saying you gotta go listen to the song. I was like, yeah, it's very interesting.
I ain't understanding.
Whoever she wrote that song for, she meant it.
I need to hear that. Me or all people, huh?
Yeah, it's a good song. I actually had to give her a little bit of a little respect for that. Well, yeah, legit doctorate. All of us love that toe.
Yeah. I need.
Hey.
Camel's toe. What about it?
Hey.
Oh, that's why he likes stretch pants?
Oh, no. Because not everybody got that either. I'm just saying. Some of you ain't got no meat. Just like y'all be talking about we ain't got no meat. Some of y'all ain't got no meat either.
Okay, Big Range Joint. See you later. Yeah, Molly does have vocals. Need her to talk to her little sister Noah, though. And so she just can't be calling anybody black girls nappy-headed. I mean, even though we don't like Candace Owens, you just can't go around calling her.
Molly got with brothers, and anytime you be with a brother, must be logic, things change for you. And you already know that. Everything
but you will get your ass whooped.
Yeah.
Well, no, but see
why you with that black dude?
Well, that would be
saying the wrong thing.
No, I mean it's true, but we live in a different society. Like the other day, out here in California on the radio, they had a whole discussion on the radio. White people are really upset that they can't use the N-word, and these people were sitting up arguing
with the black people present.
Well, yeah, they were.
I'm just assuming they're using it when they're with each other.
No, I'm serious.
I'm sure
they had a whole. I was gonna call into the radio station because I was like, if you guys are having this much distress about using the word, just use the word and then suffer the consequences. Because they were literally talking about, well, they put it in the rap music and it's in everything, and culturally they talk about it and they say it and we can't say it. And I was like, seriously, y'all are having a whole 2-hour radio discussion about this? I couldn't even believe it. I couldn't believe it.
I can. It's that white privilege.
Well, you know, them the kind of people that Kim went to school with. You know, they eat watercress sandwiches.
No.
And peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
That's what Daryl said.
Listen, that's the two that went to white colleges, y'all. Both of them.
Everybody was the two peanut butter.
Two white colleges. Those
whatever,
two,
Kim,
y'all.
Whatever, Kim. Your folks eat
white college.
Watercress sandwiches.
HBCU.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You want to with the people with the watercress sandwiches and the goat cheese on toast.
No,
and I was kind of arguing over who's the whitest.
No. Wait a minute,
Mr. Bougie.
No, wait a minute. I'm just a black person who understands the value of and have acquired different tastes. I don't like eating the same thing every week. Y'all done already figured out y'all menu for next week. You already know because you're going to have the same thing next week that you had this week. You're going to have tacos, spaghetti, hamburgers, and or whatever that you had. You're going to eat the same stuff over and over. I just get bored by that. That's boring. I need to shake it up a little bit.
Okay, Mr. Goat Cheese.
I'm just saying.
Just like my best friend. She's a foodie too.
I am too. I spend big money on food.
I mean, like, did you just go to the grocery store? No, I want to make this. I want to make that. I'm like, you didn't buy that? You went to the grocery store the other day?
Oh,
I forgot something.
You talking about me?
My best friend, and you do the same thing too sometimes.
So you see it sounded familiar, right?
Yeah, I kept thinking, like, are you and my other best friend, are y'all like,
but Kim,
genetically linked to the brain? Like,
but wait a minute, Kim, you have to understand, COVID has afforded me the opportunity of going to the grocery store. Mm-hmm. I was one of these people who never really got to go to the grocery store, so I like walking up and down the aisles. Mm-hmm. To me, that is fun. And do you all know how many different types of bread they have in the grocery store? They not like,
we know that you know now.
That is like amazing. They got like a ton of different breads. I was like, man, they have a lot of different bread. They even have these little thin breads. Man, I love it. Yes, yeah. I like.
How many of them have you tried so far?
Just a couple. Not a lot. Not a lot. You should see the counter downstairs. I take a picture and send it to you, Roxanne. It's full of bread.
I used to have a friend that worked for the bread company in Maryland. And she used to give us all kind of bread.
Leonard, listen, you've never lived, Leonard, until you've had goat cheese omelet with sun-dried tomatoes, spinach, mushrooms, and tomato and avocado. You have not lived until you've at least tried it. I'm just saying.
Leonard, you have not lived until you've had some chitlins, greens, macaroni and cheese with some hot sauce on the chitlins.
Are we going to have cornbread, ma'am?
Yes, okay, I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Okay, right.
But see, that food
I don't like to go to the store either.
That food that legit doctor is talking about, that'll make you have 17 children. That'll make you have 17 kids. Pig feet or stewed turkey necks. See them stewed turkey necks and all that kind of stuff. Like
they are all pretty though. They're pretty.
We had a big fight. Me and Daryl the other day. Let me tell you, since he ain't online right now, I'll tell y'all what happened. Listen. So Daryl and I are having a conversation, and he's mad at me because, first of all, I don't eat pork. I eat some pork. So I eat a little bit of pork, but I don't eat, like, I'm not a pork.
Why you don't eat pork?
Well, first of all, pork gave me high blood pressure as a child. Like, I would be sitting at the table eating pork chops with my nose bleeding, and my mother and them would still be trying to shove the stuff in my face. Talking about, eat this pork chop, it's good, ain't it? Crunch a crunch. And I'm sitting here trying to tell Daryl, not all black people can eat that kind of food. I happen to be one of those black persons who can't eat a lot of pork. I mean, that stuff throws my blood pressure through the roof.
And Daryl has said that he didn't get like that until he moved to California and got bougie.
I think I have a sneaky suspicion if Daryl stopped eating pork, his migraine headaches or his headaches would go away. I really believe that because that's what happened to me. When I stopped eating pork, the headaches went away.
See, I can understand that. But what I can't understand is when Dale tells me he don't eat fried fish. And I'm like, how?
And he from the South. That's
He's
one
from
thing.
The South, the Gulf Coast. Like,
yeah, I don't get that. I don't get that. Just like I don't.
Because his dad took him fishing all the time as a kid.
Yeah. Well, as a child, I didn't used to eat sauerkraut, but now I do because I eat Reuben sandwiches, and that's all sauerkraut.
I love holiday food.
That's all we did as kids, fish and crab.
Yeah, that people don't realize that goat cheese is amazing. People just don't understand.
I might try the goat cheese, but I don't know if I want all on that what you were talking about.
But you need to go to a restaurant, and a good restaurant. Don't go to the mom and pop because she back there trying to sling goat cheese and she don't know what the hell she doing. You know, you're gonna be in trouble.
Oh, okay. I understand, Grand Pooba.
Wow. Let me tell you something. Must be logic. Let me tell you who, to me, makes the best oxtails. To me. It's just to me. Jamaican oxtails and Bajan people from the islands, their oxtails are the absolute best. I prefer their oxtails over my mama's oxtails. That's how they're so good. I
like the oxtails too.
That's one thing I've had Jamaican jerk chicken, but I've never had the oxtails.
Their oxtails is amazing. Most food that Jamaicans and people from the islands make, I enjoy it all anyway. Like I eat goat. Do you eat goat, Kim?
I never had goat.
How about you, Roxanne?
I've never had it.
How about
it's not that I wouldn't try. It's not that I won't try it.
You eat lamb? Both of you guys eat lamb or no?
No.
How about you, Kim? You eat lamb?
When I have heroes, I do.
Okay.
When I have heroes.
Oh, okay.
From the Greek restaurant.
All right, because I eat lamb and I also eat goat, so I eat a lot of stuff that a lot of other folks may not eat. So I get it, but I just
okay. I know this is gonna sound crazy. What's the difference between a goat and a lamb?
Because one's
they're two different animals,
and the other one's a lamb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, it's things like this that you do to me.
Okay, do you understand? Okay, for example.
Then there's a lamb.
I'm being serious.
Oh my God.
They actually look different.
Okay, for example, for example, I didn't know until like years ago when I was an adult that there was a difference between a donkey and a mule. Is it like that with a goat and a lamb, or there's
a donkey and a mule? One of them, that's like a hybrid.
The mule is a hybrid.
They're like crossbred. Yeah. I don't think a goat and a lamb are crossbred.
Okay, but is one of them crossbred with the other? Like, are they just two separate species?
I think those are two separate total species.
Okay,
I believe.
Okay, so I'm assuming the lamb is because of the wool and because of its meat. What is the function of the goat? Is what just an alternative source for milk and meat, or is it just you use it to eat the grass? Because don't they both eat grass?
They will eat anything.
Gil, you are not about to make me take this class.
I know I'm not the only one in this chat was thinking it. I'm just the one that was courageous enough to say it out loud.
You're not. No.
I always knew there was a difference between a goat and a lamb. Yeah. Now, the other one you said.
Wait, I'm going to be fine. Kim, just read the chat. The chat will give you all the answers you need.
You tell me, start reading the chat. Start reading the chat. But today, you want me to read the chat.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
This is how conversations go, y'all, behind the scenes.
Oh, my God.
Lord have mercy. Except for Daryl be like this. Kim, shut up.
Oh, Daryl's somewhere listening right now, cracking up. He is cracking up.
And me and Marcellus be looking like,
young sheep or lambs, young goats or kids. Okay.
Oh, this is too funny.
Goats are also used to haul stuff. They call them mountain Cadillacs. See, I'm a city girl. I don't know about stuff like this.
I am not a history teacher. I'm not going to be able to give you what they call young goats, calling them all of that.
Technically, I wasn't asking you a history question. I was asking you.
I know you were asking me what was the difference.
Question, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frustrate you.
No, it's all right. Okay. I'm sorry. Look, must be logic.
shit
So
never
you done
changes, y'all.
confused. Must be logic.
Marjorie, I want you to stop. I was asking about the biologicals. What was the difference between a choke and a sheep and a goat?
That is funny.
And you come in here with the Bible version.
That is correct, because the sheep are gonna be on the what is it? The left, and the goats are gonna be on the right. Is that right? I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
And the goats are named Billy.
Oh, here we go.
So they said Billy the goat. So was Billy the kid a goat?
That's funny, Grandpa. That's funny.
Now listen, I'm a big I love Indian food. Like I eat a lot of like lamb
Goat
and
has
goat.
less
I love
fat
it.
than lamb, which makes it a leaner cut of meat. Okay.
I don't eat either one, so.
You all, let me tell y'all, don't put no more information in the chat, because you going to confuse Cam. Don't do it. Don't put no more information in there.
And she'll just come up with a whole nother set of questions.
Oh, God. When we go down this rabbit hole, we will not be safe. None of us will be safe. Okay? I'm just saying.
But that's what happens when you go to a white college. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Well, if I had majored in agriculture or
you would have gone to A&T.
Well, no, I went to Texas A&M. They're actually specialized in agriculture and mechanical. They have an animal science program. I was an animal science major. I was a super science major.
And this is the one up that Kim is going to do for you, because she is a history teacher and she must be right.
Mm-hmm. All the time, and have the last word. So, Kimberly, let's go ahead and get the last word, honey.
Ooh, lamb.
About what?
Ooh,
anything that you want.
Okay. Well, I don't want to keep y'all all night. There was one thing I was hoping to get Daryl's advice on, because he actually knows. We both major in political science, but he actually knows more about this than I do. This past week, the House of Representatives voted for impeachment of the president for a second time. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people kept saying, "Oh, why are they doing it again? He only has that many weeks left." But they're like, "Hey, he incited a riot the week before last, so who's no telling what he can do next." Mm-hmm. Pence refused to, I guess, initiate the proceedings for the 25th Amendment, where a majority of the cabinet or the House could remove him and then Pence become acting president. And so that basically steered the way for the House to vote for articles of impeachment. And so I was asking Daryl, I was like, Daryl, what's the use of the Senate even going having a trial now? He's not going to be the president anymore. And they were like, oh, there's actually some other ramifications if the Senate votes to impeach him after he's technically no longer president. He will lose his pension. He will lose his travel allowance. And his detail. And his Secret Service detail.
I learned a lot. I learned a lot because of Donald Trump. Not to interrupt you. Do you all know how much money his travel allowance is a month? Do y'all know?
Is it like $1 million?
It's a freaking $1 million.
A year, right? Yeah,
no,
it's a year.
I said a month.
A month?
His travel allowance is $1 million a month. I'm just saying.
No.
I never knew that. So now that I understand, if the president's salary is $400,000 for the rest of his life, but you're giving him $1 million a month to travel in, and then the perks of that other stuff, good Lord, they're making a grip. They're making a grip. $1 million a month, that's $12 million a year just to travel? That's insanity.
You could travel the world.
Lord Jesus. I just can't. The actual vote was 217? Sorry. I think I'm trying to find.
Well, they voted for impeachment. That's the point. He was impeached. I think that's the big point.
Yeah, that he's impeached. But I really do want him to lose all his benefits. And unfortunately, Mitch McConnell, which you would think after what happened to him the week before last, I was 232. Thank you, Happy Love. That he would vote for impeachment. And he's like, no, not ready to do that yet. he doesn't have that much time. So it's basically up to the very next Congress, which meets the first week of that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are inaugurated, to hold a Senate trial. And it'll be 50-50, and then hopefully Kamala Harris will, make the deciding vote. But I just don't want any Dems to waver and vote with the Republicans.
Right. Well, what's happening, Kim, is this is unprecedented. The mere fact that we're actually going to make this decision after he's no longer president is in itself unprecedented, and it's actually, it's going to set a new precedent. And it's going to be very, very interesting to see how the Republicans respond to this and how we're able to sort of navigate our way through this, because of course the Democrats will be able to literally impeach him with the new Senate coming into office, because it's the new Senate that will make the decision on whether or not he's going to be impeached. So it's going to be very, very interesting. So automatically we know at this point, if the new Senate is making the decision along with the House, he's pretty much an impeached president, and he knows it. And that's one of the reasons why, if you know, ladies and gentlemen, he's already said he's not going to the inauguration. He will actually be back at home by the time they swear Biden in. The only person from his administration that I know from the top tier leadership that's going is Mike Pence. And Mike Pence is doing all of this because he wants to run for president. And it's going to be yes, he's going to run for president. Oh, yes. And I know a lot of people that are going to vote for him. It's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens. But Donald Trump will not be reelected ever. We're going to snatch that ability away from him. He's going to lose a lot with this impeachment. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's another ability, right? If they send it the trial, he can't run ever for any office.
That is correct.
He can find himself in jail too, though, can he?
Oh yeah, because Letitia is waiting on him.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about with the impeachment. He can find himself in jail. Can he not?
I don't believe so. If that is the case, I'm not aware of it. But, I don't believe so. And I keep trying to tell everybody, America we don't jail our presidents as much as he deserves to be put into jail. If we put our presidents in jail, America has this idea that when we start jailing our former heads of our country, then we become like other nations, and we don't like that whole perception. And so they're never going to put Donald Trump in jail. They might bankrupt him, and they might take a lot of his money and his status in the world, but they're never going to put him in jail. And if they do put him in jail, it will be a shocker to me, because I don't see that ever happening.
Hey, Felicia Journey.
I said the same thing, Marcellus. I don't think he's going to ever go to jail either.
Yeah, he won't be.
I just need him to go to somebody's jail, state jail, fine, take all his money, make him have to go live with Ivanka.
You okay if he go to the county jail, huh?
Yeah.
The county jail.
She'll put him in any jail.
Yeah, impeachment is political, not criminal.
Okay.
He's working on his daughter to run, the one that basically did everything he wanted her to do. Can these people just go sit down? Okay, thanks, Happy Love.
Half them people that were out there rioting, it's not even in their best interest to vote for. It wasn't in their best interest to vote for Donald Trump. Unless you're a multi-millionaire.
Yeah. Wait, his personal doctor died? The one that went to the same college as Umar Johnson? What? Oh, why did he get a man COVID? Was it COVID?
Yeah, Graham Hoover. They are calling in his loans.
Yeah, the Deutsche Bank. But it's kind of like I said. People have been trying to distance themselves from them. His children. They went back to New York, but it's just like the last ones, the ones who stormed into the Capitol. They were still gung ho for him. Everybody else was just like, okay, we get ready to move to a new phase, and he just didn't want to leave. And I'm just like, dude, you. And now, aren't those people who are now on the no-fly list and they're charged with the felony? Do they lose their voting rights depending on what state they're in and their ability to have a gun?
No, they'll be able to vote, but the thing is, you know, of course, a travel ban is put in for everybody's safety because these are nutbags, and you know, they're not going to lose any of their rights until they actually tried. And a lot of these people are going to be tried, and a lot of these people are going to go to jail, and they're going to cry. And now all of a sudden, you're going to see documentaries written about them. You're going to see people trying to say, "Oh, they really wasn't no rebel, and they jailed the wrong people, and they went after the wrong people." And all I have to say to that is, now you know how we feel. We go to jail and we get in prison, and we're wrongfully in prison. So good luck on you. Good luck to you.
Yeah. And then y'all,
felons cannot have a gun.
Your cell phone was only got pinged by the tower. You put it on social media. We all saw, well, a lot of us saw it. Like, how can you say, oh, it wasn't you? Like that, what's that Shaggy song? Oh, it wasn't me. Yeah, it was you. It was you.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers.
Oh, I forgot to tell y'all about the people from Texas that they're finding were up there too. Do you know one of the people up there was a Houston HPD police officer? And guess what? He wasn't white. He was Asian. And I'm just like, Vietnamese.
Same thing.
Pacific. No, it's not the same thing. Maybe he wanted it to be the same thing, but
well, he thinks it's the same thing.
Well, we live by.
I'll tell you that.
We have a different set of rules for us versus them. When Black Lives Matter was out there protesting, now understand this. Let's put this into context.
Thank you, Blue Sky.
We get out of here. Let me say this: Black Lives Matter were marching because black men were being murdered. Understand this. They were marching because black men were being murdered. And one right after the other. We just recently had another case a couple days ago, right? That another wasn't a preacher guy was shot.
Yeah, the one in Texas was a pastor, and I think someone else that was Texas, but I think someone in Alabama got.
I mean, one right after the other. So we're marching and we're protesting because of the dignity and the sanctity of life. Wow. The difference between these people going to Washington and the stuff that they're doing, they're arguing and they're fighting because they think somebody has done something to prevent them from having or enjoying their life, which is nuts. Because just like Paul Mooney and them said, if you got the complexion for the protection and you're not doing nothing with your white skin, that's your fault.
Right.
That's your fault.
And a waste of your privilege.
Yeah, I mean, that's your
Even
fault.
Gary Owens said that. He was like, he said when he gives money, like if he sees a homeless person and they're like a different color than him, he gives them money. But if they're white, he does it because he's like, dude, you're white. How are you homeless? You're in the majority. You have privilege. You're just lazy.
But they don't believe that.
But like that man said, he got arrested. Why are you doing this to me? You're treating me like I'm black. Yeah, well, you ran up in the building.
Oh, y'all got to show me that. Y'all have got to show me that clip.
People's lives in danger. I mean, if the federal prosecutor really wanted to throw the book at these people, they say, "Oh, you guys are actually here for conspiracy to commit murder. Did you try to kill people in the building?"
Auntie Maxine said that's what they were trying to do, set her up.
Yeah, because like, isn't her office wasn't even like, there's one office with her name on it, but like her real office doesn't have a name on it, and they went to the one without the name, and it's like several of them had that, and I'm just like, okay, I knew some of y'all. I didn't think, in the back of my mind, I didn't think like it was totally spontaneous. I think he did send y'all over there, but I think some of y'all were pre-planning some stuff, though.
Yeah, well, that's obvious. They definitely was pre-planning some stuff.
But I think they also took it. But I think it's like an innermost circle. I'm thinking it's like an innermost circle of people who were like, "Oh yeah, we're planning on doing something." But I think the rest of them were just along for the ride. Like, "Oh, here I am at the protest. Here I am at the riot." And then now they at home on a no-fly list and arrested.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, it's the people's house. So they could have had people walking through there and staking it out to find out whose office is where. So this
Well, I'm
is all
sure there's a map.
well, this is
There's a map.
pre-planned. But this is all pre-planned. I don't feel sorry for these people.
I don't either.
Go to jail. Do not collect $200. And I could say some other stuff, but I ain't gonna say it. And I'll just
Want
leave
me
it
to say it?
No, don't say it. But I'll just leave it. I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there because I don't care nothing about these people. So they going to jail. So what? Let them cry. I want to see them cry. I want to see them tears. Tammy Faye Baker tears. That's what I want to see.
Some of them are that white lady with her daughter. She was crying at the airport in tears.
The chickens are coming home to roost. That's all that is.
Felicia, I'm with you. I want the dogs and the water hoses and the rubber bullets. I'm with you.
The Billy Club, and this is the thing. Ahead of the inauguration next week, they need to look like how they were last summer during the George Floyd protest. They need to have the police in riot gear. They need to have the National Guard. I think they already got National Guard sleeping in the Capitol on the floor.
Yeah,
right?
with no mask on, and it's COVID everywhere in Washington, D.C.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm just saying.
I wonder how many of those people are going to end up being sick.
A lot of them. A
couple of the congressmen who were in hiding with each other said their counterparts were not wearing masks. And I think 2 people caught COVID already.
Yeah, well, that one Congress lady did because she was in there with all them Republicans and she caught COVID because they refused to wear a mask.
See, I have to go find out who did this. You be the first people we go talk to. Who was these people you gave a tour to? Where did they sign up? Because you just can't, you don't sign up the day of or the day before. And then
and go on in.
Exactly. And did y'all see the one film where it was like some congressman, he left and then he held the door open for the people to come in? I'm just like, wait a minute, sir.
I don't
are
care.
you just being oblivious because they're white? Or are you in on the scam too? Are you in on the... No, I did not say. Did I say enemy circle?
I don't feel sorry for them people, not one darn bit.
Neither do I.
And I felt a little bit guilty, but I'm sorry. I was laughing at them no-fly lists having the meltdowns.
Feeling guilty about what?
I don't know, I guess because I feel like I should always be, sympathetic, passionate. But right now, I just feel like they're just getting their karma and their comeuppance.
Yeah, well, you be sympathetic and you be caring once they're all behind bars. Cause see, that's when
you can send them their $5 that you know how you send out your little money.
Yeah.
You can send them your thoughts and prayers.
Yeah.
And you can do it from afar off, how they do when they feel like, when we've been shot down in the street and none of them come out to march. You just thoughts and prayers, go to jail. Go to jail.
Who do you think's gonna do a documentary first? The Hulu channel or the
that's a good
Netflix.
question.
They both did the Fire Festival.
It'll probably be Hulu, because Netflix is on some new stuff. It'll be Hulu, because Netflix ain't gonna do no white people documentaries about you getting locked up after causing all of this stuff. That ain't gonna be Netflix.
But Netflix did do that Tiger King though.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, can we all? Exactly. I was gonna say, can we tweet Donald Trump and ask him to pardon the Tiger King? But he don't have no Twitter no more. So I don't know. Tweet his son.
They already asked him.
No, but he's got a couple of days. He can still do it. So everybody need to tweet his son, Junior, and ask him.
He won't do it. They asked him already.
Because Junior didn't get suspended too.
Oh, did he? I don't know. But if anybody needs to be pardoned, the Tiger King.
He actually does.
Come on.
He really doesn't need to be in there.
I agree.
He's not the best person, but them trumped up charges.
Now here we go. Carol Baskins is free on Dancing with the Stars, but he in jail. Okay, yeah, okay. And we all know she done fed her husband to the damn lion. Everybody know that.
And the second husband looked like the first one. She just went and got herself a replacement.
Yeah, well, I know a lot of people who do that.
He looks very loving to her, but I think maybe because he's afraid.
He's scared
really,
as hell.
Marcellus? You know a lot of people that do that?
I know a couple of people that their new mate was just like a newer version or newer model of their old.
You better not let me do that. You better cuss my ass out.
You're like, Roxanne, who is
Hell no, Roxanne.
But preachers are good. They're known for that. They're upgrading their wives. Preachers are known for doing that, though.
Just get a younger version that looks the same.
Just get a younger version, be just the same.
You saw what what's his name? Steve Harvey did. All his wives got the same variation, the same name.
Mm-hmm.
Mariah, Mary, and what's in there? Miriam? What's in there?
And Christine Parks. I've fallen in love with PBS NewsHour. Anybody else watch PBS NewsHour? I love it.
Y'all ain't tell me about it.
Their NewsHour is really good.
On YouTube, PBS News Live. A lot of times when I can't get CNN, I'll go to PBS because they'll be live as well and they'll show everything.
Grand Pooba said Tariq Nasheed will do a GoFundMe for the documentary. No comment. I have no comment.
I don't even know who that is. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Oh, I haven't done that at African American Greed yet, Roxanne.
No, it's coming. You trust me now. You
I
know
who it is.
Kim just getting started in her series. Y'all know how she goes.
Yeah, Marcellus gave you some ideas from some new people. But then someone sent me some other guy I have never heard of. And I don't even know if that's it. And it's like every time I get someone, I never get their real name. I just get the name they go by now.
Now, Grand Pooba, I used to watch Joy Reid, and I still like Joy Reid. She's very smart. Mm-hmm. But don't think I'm bad. I'm a bad person for what I'm about to say. Mm-hmm. When they put black people on TV, they need to make sure that there's black people doing their hair
and makeup.
Yes,
and their makeup. Yes. Because they always end up putting these black women on TV and their hair and makeup be horrible. Mm-hmm. Except for that black chick on CNN with her cute self. I don't even know her name. They just gave her a new show. Oh, she's
Tamron Hall?
No, not Tamron Hall. What are you talking about? No, the other black chick, the dark-skinned chick on CNN.
The right people do her makeup and hair, Kim.
Oh, Tamron, they got a black chick on CNN.
I also want to say she was also friends with Prince. Anybody who was with him, they had to look their best at all times. So I'm thinking she...
Yeah, but she got her and her little Moses. So maybe she can go part of Red Sea. But she,
Who's her Moses?
That's what you name her son. Her son's name Moses.
Oh, that's cute.
I guess she got that name from her husband. He's a Caucasian man. He's a white man with the name Moses. Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. Oh, well.
Joy loves her whack wig. She be looking a mess.
What?
But I think that last wig she had looked better than the one that Gayle King got.
Wow. Well, Gayle King is always dry. We gotta find out what the
status is on our wig, y'all.
Must Be Logic. That is the craziest thing I ever seen in my life. That is crazy. Mexican people telling other Mexican people to go back to Mexico.
No, but there are.
That's just stupid. But what did I tell y'all earlier?
A Mexican Trumpster.
Yes,
isn't that an oxymoron?
They got them. I'm telling you the truth. Okay,
Lord,
so remember
Jesus.
the interview I did with my friend Liz? I don't know if y'all remember Liz. She's a member of the Brown Berets. So she's like very active, very, social justice. I went with her when this other guy was running for Mexican American guy. I think it was white lawyer. He was running for mayor, but he was like trying to get the Latino vote. So Liz went, and I came late. And so while we were there was like another group of Latinos or Mexicans that were his supporters and they were Republicans. And they were like debating my friend Liz about how this guy is such a great person. He's for us. And then Liz was like, no, he doesn't denounce because in Houston, they actually have a center where they've detained children and separated them from their parents. And so there's actually been protests here. And so my friend Liz like, oh, no, he hasn't denounced the kids in cages.
But what did I tell you guys a while back?
The other lady started crying, talking about, how dare you? He doesn't support kids in cages. Those kids are not in cages. Those people came over here illegally. And I'm just like, and the lady started crying because Liz held her accountable for what was done to them. And I'm like, why is the lady with the crocodile tears?
Yes, G. Tolbert 102, that is correct. Abby Phillips, that is correct. Abby. And they just gave Abby her own show, so I'm waiting for Abby's show.
Oh, okay.
But Abby is beautiful, and her makeup, whoever does her makeup, but she's black, but she's gorgeous. I'm just saying, to me, she just looks amazing on camera. Even Don Lemon be looking jacked up half the time. But anyway,
I thought he looked good. I think he looked good.
Don be looking horrible. I don't know. They put powder on his face.
Yeah,
because he's looking like a ghost.
One time, a couple of times, I looked at his face. I was like, I know my TV is HG, but I shouldn't be seeing every little whatever they put on his face.
I be looking at him like I'm ready for Michael Jackson to come out. They're out to get you. Somebody's lurking, waiting in the dark. You try to scream, but terror takes you over before you make it. Don Lemon be looking at hot ass
Michael Jackson
like a damn ghost.
Really?
Oh, he says, okay, Blue Sky is Tamara married to a brother or Abby married to a brother?
She's married to a brother. I've seen his picture.
Oh, okay.
She's married to a brother.
Yeah. So,
now, wait, I was going to tell you something, but I told you this a while back, but a lot of Mexicans in America...
Is he gay? Yes, he's gay. You can say, you don't have to say alternative lifestyle. You can say, is he LGBTQIA or LGBTQ? Or
yeah, because y'all better say it right, because Kim going to kill you over here on this channel if you don't say it right. I'm just telling you right now. If you don't say it right, you're going off with your head. But let me tell you this. Kim, Mexicans in this country, a lot of them, they identify as white.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't understand.
And my woke Mexican friends, they've been schooling me on that. And I'm just like, wow. And they got colorism issues too.
I love me some Abby though on CNN. I can't wait for her show. I'm gonna stop. Only reason why I watch Don Lemon is because I like the banter between him and Chris Cuomo. Because their banter is hilarious.
And then let Anderson Cooper get in the mix.
Oh,
you ought to see both the Comos go at it. Now that's funny.
Yeah, it is funny.
Didn't their mama call in one day?
No, she called.
Or did he say, "I'm gonna call mom on you"?
Right. He was gonna call mom, and he was like, "Well, I've already talked to her, and I'm still her favorite child." So that was.
Then the other brother was like, "No, you know you're not her favorite. I'm not her favorite. That's our sister."
But I'm just saying. Yeah, but a lot of Hispanic people identify as white, and then they have this thing where they go against other Hispanics, which I don't understand that dynamic. But that's a special. But I look at some of these black people who are Trump supporters.
Yes,
I don't understand that dynamic.
Same thing, right?
I don't understand it.
And did you know there's this man named Officer Brandon Tatum? He's kind of like Candace Owens, and he's like he's a former policeman. Now he's pro-Trump. Do you know he said that he could have went down to the Stop the Steal rally and the protest, but he said that those people at the riot, he said, but they were not ready to do the things that I would have done, so I didn't even worry about going. So I'm just like, wait, so you want to do worse than storm the Capitol? I'm like, sorry, you black. You couldn't.
Well, Candace Owen is still, but she's on Candace Owen and the Scarecrow and a couple other people are trying to go see the wizard because she needs a brain. So she's on her way to go and locate her brain. And
why couldn't they zip tie her? Shit.
I know, right?
I think she wasn't there. I think she's because she's pregnant. So she's being kind of low key.
I know she looks horrible though. She lost a lot of weight before she got pregnant because I guess she was preparing to gain all her weight while she was pregnant. But Lord, she looks bad.
Then what black woman does that?
And she don't look good though. She don't look good.
Probably because she's not hanging around with no black people.
She don't look good. She needs a ham hock for real.
She had none in her wedding.
Yeah, she needs a bowl of macaroni and cheese.
She's probably not consulting none of them about her pregnancy. No mamas, no aunties, no grandmas could tell you what to do. Nobody fixing her hair correctly.
Well, all she's doing over there is serving. She gonna serve that poor baby Gerber baby food and peas and carrots. That baby gonna be a mess. Y'all just wait. She creating another look. She gonna have a little tyrant on her hands.
Baby.
It's gonna be horrible.
For the baby already. Damn.
We start giving our babies cereal early so they'll sleep through the night. She gonna be up 24/7 because she gonna do exactly what the doctor tells her to do.
Oh Lord, well Kim, you don't have to worry about Kim's baby. Kim gonna read all the instructions. I promise you that. She gonna be up all night,
mercy.
and Google is gonna be her for real. She gonna be reading everything.
And then when I give her all of the tricks. She gonna be arguing me down. No, Roxanne, the doctor said that the baby can't have cereal yet. I'm like, Kim, do you want to sleep tonight?
And you know I'm ghetto. I'll be like, Kim, you better boil you a pot of beans and put that bean juice on that baby's gum so that baby can go to sleep. Get that baby some bean juice, because you know that's back in the day. That's what they used to do. The women would mash up the beans and put the beans on the baby gums. And you're like, why this baby so thick? Shit, this baby is starched up. This baby eating starch, mashed potatoes.
Baby food? What's that?
I know, right?
What's baby food?
I hope so.
I asked my auntie one time, I said, why did y'all put that damn bean juice and all that stuff in our mouths and stuff? She was like, hey, that's food. It's food. And you lived. I'm like, yeah, that is true.
No, I didn't see the Brian Carn 2021 prophecy. Not after he wanted to steal people Christmas.
Oh, Lord. I saw one that he was trying to make. I watched like 5 seconds of it and just turned off. I had to turn off. I was like,
where were people prophets for 2 weeks ago? Like, y'all didn't.
Don't get me started on that, because you know Bernard Jordan talking about he prophesied all this stuff. He did a whole reading the other day.
A damn liar!
I'm serious.
I knew he was going to say that. I knew he was going to say that.
No. But he did a whole reading on his show the other day, talking about he prophesied that there was going to be a black president. He wrote that in the Written Judgments, the book. And then he said he also prophesied that there was going to be another president after the black president who was going to be very difficult and rough. And he said a whole bunch of other things. I have to send y'all the video. And I have the book Written Judgments, but not the revised version. I don't have the revised version.
He's a damn liar.
I don't have nothing else to say to that for right now. Huh? Y'all know I talk about that for 50 minutes.
Grand Poobah, you have to understand, and I'm sorry, I minored in Mexican history. Mexico and other Spanish-speaking countries, they are descended from the Spanish people in Europe. So technically, anyone who's like of European descent kind of get the white classification.
Well, no, Mexicans just give themselves that classification.
I'm just saying in general, because the same thing, like when Italians come over here after a couple generations, they're just white.
Grand Poobah, she's a history teacher. Don't go down this road, please. Yeah.
And then also, they all niggas. Society, if you were Spanish or from Europe, you were always at the top of the social hierarchy, and they still have that history, even though a lot of them are now 3, 4, 10 generations past and come to the United States. And the United States classifies people who are Mexican Americans raised as white. But their ethnicity is more.
You done gave us your answer now. Alex is on walk back to to his podium and everything. Yeah, exactly. You done gave us your dang on answer. He died.
No, Alex.
A couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
a couple weeks ago. Kim gonna go give you her darn Jeopardy answer. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, and if they are dark, if they're close in color to that, if they're close in color to Native Americans, a lot of times they're treated very badly.
Grand Poobah, I told you not to go down this road. Grand Poobah, why are you doing this to us? And now she typing.
No, I'm typing my email address. There you go.
Grand Poobah, that's what you get. I hope you go on and email her so y'all can have y'all month-long exchange. Well, you go on.
That means you're yelling at me and I'm sensitive. So.
Go ahead. You go right on, Grand Pooba. That's what you get. You go ahead. That's what you
we
get.
hope to give you a test afterwards.
Grand Pooba thoughts and prayers.
Calling them Mexicans. Girl, I ain't crazy.
We sending you thoughts and prayers, Grand Pooba.
Right. Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers.
Yes. That's what Mad Chartzy said on his show.
Yeah, she did. She did.
And on TikTok, there have actually been several what do you call it?
Tributes. She don't pay us zero mind.
Yes.
She pays us zero mind.
I love the Anointed Pace Sisters. They're just a great family group, and they're very humble people. Believe it or not, I've met LaShawn. I haven't met Duranis, but from what I understand, she was really nice and sweet too. If she's anything like LaShawn, then they were always very. LaShawn was always sweet. I never had a problem when I met LaShawn. She was very nice.
I can't believe somebody hit you with that coat. Good God Almighty.
He still mad.
Yeah, he still feels some kind of way. I would too.
No, it is. No, I don't. Not really anymore. I mean, I just be talking about it. But to tell you the truth, I mean, I don't get these dudes no thoughts. But I was about to tell y'all something earlier about comments in your comment section. If you do YouTube, and this is for all the content creators out there, you all need to learn how to stop letting these people in these comments really, really get to y'all. Now, I come out and talk about stuff in the comments because it be making me laugh behind the scenes, but I don't really be like angry per se. So y'all got to learn how to let some of this stuff roll off y'all back. And these people, they'll comment just to get at you. They'll come in your chat just to get at you, and you got to know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So don't feed into this mess. Don't feed into because
and put Tim, put mine up.
Yeah, that's what I'm about. That's what I'm getting right now. Great minds think alike.
And we really do laugh about it, all four of us.
We do.
So I got this one, and it went on and on. Y'all can go to, was it my last video?
Yes, it was the one with Tramiel.
Okay, you can go to my last video with Tramiel and read the exchange. But this right here, and I try to be polite to everyone, and not go left. But the four of us are always going to be friends, and we're always going to support each other. And if Daryl did something that I did not like, you would never know about it.
Right, but we
Daryl personally.
Exactly.
Nobody.
And we do that all the time. We do. We talk to each other all the time. Trust me.
Nobody would ever know. Nothing and nobody. We're not going to let anybody come between us. So, I welcome, because I really like to hear people's feedback about the channel, because that's how I learn. But this is just ridiculous. Daryl is Daryl. Daryl is going to be himself. There's nothing that I can say or do to change Daryl. And I really don't want to change Daryl. I like Daryl just the way he is. Well, and the same thing with Kim and Marcellus. I love them for who they are. And we all bring something different to the friendship. Go ahead, Marcellus.
Let me just mention this, Roxanne. We're all individuals. Kim has her own individual channel. I have mine. Roxanne has hers, and Daryl has his. We all have different content. We're all producing something. Now, sometimes it cross sections with each other's channel, but we all have our own channels and our own following. Because some folks that follow me don't follow Kim and don't follow Daryl, and it's vice versa. It is what it is. But this whole idea that some kind of way we're all supposed to leave Daryl in the dust because, Daryl, I don't understand that whole thought process that some folks have. I really don't.
He started all of this.
Yeah, and if Daryl makes a mistake or he says something that's not right, we correct him offline and we'll deal with Daryl offline. Yeah. We don't deal with Daryl online. And we'll say, hey, dude, you missed this one, or I don't agree with what you said here. You might want to go back and fix that. That's what we do. But we're not going to come out here and let everybody know that, because you guys will be using it against him. And we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Right.
And Roxanne is going to have great content. She has a wonderful channel. She's doing a wonderful job. And if you like the content, just like the content, and shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Watch the content and shut up.
And I just put her link to her last video with Jamel McCray of the McCray Kings. You're welcome. Need to go over there, like, comment, and subscribe. Her video for next week on Monday. Is it Monday? Right?
Saturday, I'm going to put out. Well, I need to talk part 2. Yeah, but I'm having problems with this scheduling.
Okay.
All right. Well, just let me know, and then we'll figure it out. Because we'll talk about that offline.
Yeah.
All right. Because I'm hungry. And Jesus had the table spread where the saints of God are fed. We had 2 hours and 20 minutes now.
Okay, Marcellus,
and I haven't had a sandwich, and I'm hungry.
Marcellus.
Yes, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Tell them about the story when you had to pray at church before y'all ate.
Okay, I'll tell them that later. Go ahead, Kim. You go first.
Okay, are you still talking, Roxanne, about
I'm done. I'm done.
She was done. You couldn't tell by the way she ended. Don't be paying attention to us at all.
Roxanne's Nutville, and earlier Daryl talked about his Nutville before he left. Marcelo said he don't have one this week. So
thank you, Jesus.
And however, I actually was gonna do something else for my
Me TV. Daryl had to do some work. I need a sandwich. I'm hungry. I need a sandwich.
Okay, hold on. Let me get the thing.
I'm gonna start singing again.
You know I don't mind you singing. So
I know you don't. TikTok queen. I know you don't.
Jay did some steaks the other day. I got a steak left over.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is my Nutville, unfortunately. And yes, I know. You were like, it's a minister? Yes, it's a minister.
Oh, my gracious.
Ladies and gentlemen, is Franklin Graham. He is the, I believe, oldest son of Billy Graham. And remember, the House voted for impeachment this past week. And Billy Graham was not happy with that decision. I believe it's 222 Democrats voted for impeachment, and 10 Republicans joined them. This is what Franklin Graham had to say. Shame, shame. He blasted 10 GOP members of the U.S. House of Representatives for joining Democrats to support an article of impeachment against the president for incitement of insurrection. He basically said the division in our country is the greatest time since the Civil War, as he wrote last week. He basically said the 10 GOP congressmen who voted with the Democrats were like Judas in the Bible. Can you believe that? Judas Iscariot in the Bible.
You tell me when you want me to say something. I'm waiting.
Hold on.
I'm speechless.
One, I've always had problems with Franklin Graham. Maybe it's hard for him to live up to the image of his father and how many presidents or how many crusades he's had. But I don't remember, unless we can go into some really, back what he said back in the day, his views on the different parties, Muslims, things considered pro-choice, women's choice, their bodies, or homosexuality. But I just feel like every time Franklin Graham opens his damn mouth, it is always something. It's like he is reinforcing, giving credence to, justifying what the Republicans are doing as somehow belonging to God or holy. And I think not. the Capitol, what the president told these people to go to the Capitol because he did not like the results of the election. And those people went. And they put people's lives in danger. They had pee and feces everywhere. They broke windows. They beat one policeman to death. Which I thought y'all were all about Blue Lives Matter. But y'all killed one of the people. Killed one of your own. And now when 10 Republicans will actually show enough courage to do the right thing, because guess what? Their lives were in danger. And their president, who they had been supporting, didn't care about it. And so they voted with their conscience to do the right thing. And my thing is this. How do you not know? God didn't tell them how to vote. And like Marcellus McMillan, Mr. Mad Church Z says, you cannot be serving Reverend Franklin Graham the same God that I am. Can't be. For you to say 10 people are like Judas Iscariot who betrayed Jesus? So now that must mean Trump is like Jesus? Oh, hell no. Hell to no. No. That's all I got to say.
All right. I got to get out of here. And to that, I'm going to say, since you said Mr. Franklin Graham, shame twice, I'm going to say fuck you twice. And the horse you rode in on with your no top lip having ass, I could give two shits about whatever Franklin Graham says. Fuck you, nigga. Roxanne, your turn.
I don't have nothing to say.
Peace out. Jesus had the table spread. I'm on my way to go be fed. Y'all have a wonderful evening and night here.
Please, if any of you would like to share your story or get advice from Roxanne, please email her. She will be going on at what?
Saturday. I'm not sure what time. Probably around 3 Eastern.
Okay, 3 Eastern. So if you go to her channel right now and subscribe and click the bell and all notifications, then you will get the alert when she goes live. FYI, I'm sorry I didn't tell you this, Roxanne. Tomorrow I have to work on syllabi for my classes that start after MLK Day. And so I won't be able to do a Saturday night live because I'll probably take a break for Roxanne's live and then go back to working on syllabi.
That's right. Roxanne got her own channel. She don't need you. She could do Saturday Night Live if she needed to do one.
Okay.
I'll think about it.
If she wants to do. Okay.
Somebody in the chat just gave me a show idea. I can't remember who you were, but if you hit me up on my email, maybe we'll do yours on Saturday night.
Okay. Hold on. I'll put it back up there in a minute. Just FYI, today is actually Martin Luther King Jr.'s actual birthday. He was born on January 15th. However, according to federal law, it is always celebrated by the nation the third Monday in January. So definitely have a very good MLK Jr. holiday. Also, just be wary, be safe out there this holiday because I am suspecting that some of these Trump supporters, MAGA people, may do something on his birthday. Unfortunately, doing something for a person who won a peace prize, they may choose to do something violent that day or this weekend. So please be safe. And please don't let the people, because they do this every year, the people who've been giving us hell all year long love to quote Martin Luther King on his birthday. And they don't live nothing up to what he stands for. So...
And this message was brought to you by Schoolhouse Rock.
I did get that in there a little bit. Okay. What was whose idea was that you were looking at, Roxanne?
One of the ladies said that they were a juror on a rape trial.
Oh, wow.
I thought that would be an interesting show. Maybe we'll do that Saturday if she contacts me.
Mm-hmm. Yes, please. Here's the email again, please. Thank you to all the new, for the super chats, the super stickers, and the new membership.
Yes,
to my colleagues over here, Mr. Matt Churchill, my brother McMillan, and my YouTube bestie, Roxanne, and Daryl Moore, the cigar vlogger, who is out working.
He's making that money.
He's making that money. Where the money reside. Okay. Even though I'm not doing Saturday Night Live, Ladies Night, tomorrow night, I will probably be dropping a video, very short video.
We didn't think you wasn't gonna drop no video. we know you gonna drop a video. We know you gonna drop a video. You drop a video every 15 minutes. We know that. We already know that.
Today in Umar's life.
Right?
I haven't been on Umar video in a very long time.
We know you gonna drop a video.
What I'm doing.
I know, Kim. I'm just teasing.
I know you teasing me. I like being teased.
That's so funny. That is hilarious. She said that like we wasn't gonna know, Roxanne. Oh, I might be dropping a video.
But there's a lot of recording today, so I'm just hey.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to go because Matt Churchy's ready to eat, and
I sure am.
And I think Roxanne got some steaks.
Yeah, it's 2 hours and 30 minutes. We kept you guys long enough. God bless y'all. Hold on to your hats. It's gonna be a bumpy ride these next couple of days. Let's see who he pardons. The list of the people who he pardons is going to be very interesting. Pay attention to the list that he pardons.
I think it's going to be some rappers on that list.
It don't matter. I don't give a shit about that. But you just let me see.
Are you coming on Sunday?
Oh yeah, I probably will be.
Okay, so hey.
And as a matter of fact, on Sunday I might do a little different show. I might let y'all come on the screen, and we just might have a talk about whatever it is we want to talk about again. So,
alrighty then.
Because I feel the need to just vent. Go ahead.
Okay. Right.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Please hit the like button on the way out if you haven't already done so. Thank you so much for being here on the second presidential impeachment edition of the Friday Night Live. Love y'all.
Bye.
Oh, I gotta play the I got it.
You've been listening to Friday Nights with the A-Team. Please remember to visit us online at ateamtv.com. Share the show with a friend. And for God's sake, stay out of Nutville. And keep your breadbasket safe. The A-Team Friday Night Live is a production of the A-Team Television Network.